Hello, hi, good evening, and welcome back to Immersive Realms. 'Tis I, your ever so gracious host, Matt with Power. How are we doing, everybody? Love to see everyone in chat. We will come to this fantastic new starting soon screen in a second. But first, before we start doing that, hello to my lovely players. Hello, lovely players. How are we?
Oh, lovely DM.
Hello, players.
Hello.
I found a player. I don't know where I found him. In the back of some sheds in the back of the ocean somewhere, and I've rescued him. It very much looked like fucking what's that film, Castaway. Very much Lewis into volleyball. And we got him back, and the boy's staying back now. Welcome back, brother.
Until December.
Until December, when we leave him again, we'll refigure Joel when he dies 2.0.
Joel dies again.
It's that same old chestnut. But before we jump into Shadows Be Feared gossip, Andy, any news and announcements? I know there is.
Well, first of all, let's talk about that beautiful 3D art scene that we seen at the very start.
Who did that lovely stuff? It was glorious to watch.
Yes, thank you to our very own Anagrav. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Anagrav.
Thank you, Anagrav.
We do have more works in the pipeline from Anno himself, but yeah, that 3D art, I can't stop watching it. Like that whole time, I was just sitting looking at my screen watching that. I love it. I absolutely love it to bits. So, if you want to check out his social medias and his links, Chris, if you want to tell the people where to find you.
I'm on Twitter at underscore. I don't even remember my on Twitter at, actually. That's a good point. I think it's yeah. I'll just go grab the link. It's not my fault. I was jumped. They've done this. It's not my fault. Essentially, I was
self-defense.
It was self-defense.
But Your Honor, you went there.
Your Honor, you wasn't even there.
There you go. I see the link in chat. Oh, from Andy. Yep.
There's my link tree as well, which also takes
Oh, nice.
the
Good old link tree.
portfolio, which has the little breakdown of the scene. Actually, if you want to have a look at it, it's all free and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it shows a little bit and gives you a little bit of detail and stuff like that.
So please go make sure you check out Chris's work, because it is excellent, and obviously, like I said, there's more in the works. So the more that we get, the more that you can add to your portfolio, and we can add to the whole Immersive Realms aspect as well, which is great. So I appreciate everything you've done so far, Chris. It's excellent. On top of that, we are also going to be doing a lot more work for Immersive Realms. You're going to see a lot more things in the works, which I'll throw it back to you for a little bit, Matt, if you want to talk about your 2 up-and-coming regular streams that you're going to be doing.
Hello. So I have 2 up-and-coming regular streams I'm going to be doing here on Immersive Realms.
I fucking hate you.
No, you don't. So Monday nights, what was supposed to be a little gap filler of Baldur's Plate 3, the chef's run of Baldur's Gate, will be fixed Monday night feature on this channel between 7:30 British time to 10:30 British time as well. So tune in for that. And then on Tuesday nights, again, to be confirmed which Tuesday we'll start that off, but very, very soon, me and our dear friend Kilo here are going to be doing Brothers Gate 3, where we are going to sit and play Baldur's Gate and just chat some bullshit. So come in and tune for say hi to them. It's just going to be Baldur's Plate. It's going to be a semi-serious one. Baldur's Plate or Brothers Gate is just going to be chaos.
2 of us in the same call for 3 hours.
This is playing Baldur's Gate. It's going to be chaos. So come in, hang out, say hi. And we'll get it all done, and I'll try and get the names of the stream right every single week, because having Baldur's Plate and Brothers Gate is going to get very confusing very quickly. But we'll manage. Throwing back to Andy for anything else?
Yes, we also have an update from Scar about one of his campaigns. Curse of Strahd is now moving forward, and we should be seeing that by the end of May. You should start seeing content coming out from Immersive Realms, and possibly on the YouTube. So if you want, go to Linktree, which is our friend Ghost here's already put into chat, and you can go and see the YouTube.
Do it again.
Yeah, do it again. You'll be able to see the content. Like I said, end of May, it looks like we're going to get things rolling for the Curse of Strahd campaign that Scar will be running. That's going to be very exciting. That's with his group that he's had for a long time. He's known these guys for a very long time and been doing different campaigns with them privately, but now he's bringing it to Immersive Realms. So it's going to be great to see them in action. and see what he's done with Curse of Strahd, because I know he's went deep dived in and rewrote some stuff and changed things around, and you know the way Scar does.
I mean, it's one of my favorite modules. I mean, Andy and I have played it together
Yes.
in a private game, and I loved Curse of Strahd. Love to see what twist Scar's put on it.
Yeah.
So
It was Curse of
I mean,
Strahd's a great module, definitely a great module for anybody who wants to check it out.
I played with Scar once, doing Descent into Avernus, and he wrote this whole new intro to Descent into Avernus.
I'll just wait to see what he's got planned
Fall
for.
of Elturel and stuff like that. So like he does really go into
Wait to see what you've got
making
planned for Curse
a
of Strahd's
modular
intro.
unique experience, which is
Cannot wait.
really fun.
His Curse of Strahd's intro is going to be insane. And that's I only know a part of it. Like that was when he was just starting to design it and these plans he was getting down. But anyway, but also with that, Scar will also be doing his map making streams at some point. I don't know when he'll start. I don't know what day he'll choose to regularly do this, but he is planning to do map making streams on the Twitch channel, so you can come in and chill and watch him create maps. Work alongside him. I believe that you might actually have an idea to do map making streams with Taylor as well, doing some art on the side. This is all stuff that will be confirmed, so definitely check out your Discord and the social media pages, and we'll confirm all that. Like I said, we are pushing this train forward. We are going to get content out there. We are going to be pushing a lot of content. Keep an eye on the TikTok as well, as we have more ideas from our chef Matt. But otherwise, I think that's all we've really got announcements for today. Just keep an eye out for everything, as we are going to be pushing out a lot of content recently.
Yeah, it's exciting times, man. Very much exciting times.
Yes.
Anything else before we kick off this shit show for tonight's content, though?
First of all,
Sorry,
just
you said
welcome
this.
back, Kilo.
Welcome back, Keelan.
Yes,
no?
he's welcome back. And then
Greetings.
we also got a follow from the Nat Ones 7 days ago.
Thank
We
you.
also got Scar resubscribing. We've also had Ghost resubscribing, yourself, Matt, resubscribing, and we had a hype train, which ended at complete at level 1, 63%. So thank you very much. But that is all that we have for now.
Kilo, were you saying something there as well, or?
No, I was just thinking, you said that this guy's had a long running group. I was just thinking, this campaign's been going for almost 4 years now.
It's scary to think that.
Wait, what? That's
Yeah,
been
but
4 years?
Hold on, whoa, wait. that
Hold
can't
on,
be
no,
right.
what?
That cannot be right. 4 years.
I was
no,
in my
no.
second year of university. It's been almost 4 years, I said. Almost 4 years. Come this
Wow.
September, it will be about 4 years, because I was in my second year of university just
Oh
starting.
my
Yeah, it's
god.
3 and a bit.
And you're only level 10. That's shit for you guys.
You should have given us more level ups, bro. like,
Bro.
We should have had more sessions.
Well,
whose fault is that?
Mine, a lot of the time.
I should probably acknowledge that this is session 52.
Yeah, so in 4 years
Yeah.
we've only had 52 sessions, so that's only a year.
Yeah.
That's only a year straight of streaming. So we are
Yeah,
streaming
exactly.
1/4 of the time.
Don't call a bitch out like that and put some negative numbers on. We're here.
We
It's
have done
Almost
25%
4
of-
years. That's
Of
insane.
total sessions, we have done just over 25%.
Well, as Kilo depresses me further, let's jump in to
I'm a
tonight's
math guy.
episode. He's back. You've already outstayed your welcome. Um,
When do we
Don't
send
worry,
them back to sea?
give it another 5 sessions, I'll be away again.
yeah, December. But before I kill someone, namely Kilo,
I'm going down under.
I think you just killed your brother.
or before he kills me, apparently.
Preemptive strike.
Oh, I've got budget Pepsi up my nose now.
Would you like some soap?
No, they,
No,
not
I don't want
supposed to
your
say the
It's
name
really clear as
Pepsi.
the sinuses.
Don't say it.
Pepsi.
Don't say it.
Pepsi.
Yeah, don't say it.
Oh gosh, that's violent. Let's go back in to tonight's episode of The Shadows We Fear. Place between is one of calm and serenity. A place where those who have shuffled off their mortal coil wait, without knowing they are waiting for the next stage. A place that isn't actually a place to be alive, nor dead, but where you hang on that very thin thread where one can be pulled either way quite easily. Such a place deserving of relatively relaxing atmosphere, a quiet space for the soul to rest, so when it passes into the afterlife, wherever that may be, it wakes up feeling rested and comforted. A cool water lays across the surface quite deliberately, so the soul can feel a sense of grounding, whilst the cool temperatures make sure to keep the soul calm. A perpetual twilight sky above lets the soul's eyes be treated with one of the most delicate and precious sights of all the natural world, the awakening of the night sky and stars and other celestial bodies that astronomers have pondered upon whilst poets fantasize and embody in scripture. But the peace has not been present here. Instead, there's been screaming, whimpering, and primal howling, shattering the sacred silence. Within a dark-coloured tower, two figures stand before a large suit of armour. The Raven Queen herself runs a hand over the faceplate and then down the chest, allowing her fingers to catch them on the ribs of the skeletal design it boasts. A red-skinned, hunched figure with long horns and amber eyes looks the suit up and down and all around, seemingly making some tweaks with various tools. No one speaks. Until the only door to the chamber opens and a figure steps through. Stepping in is an elderly looking dwarven man, looking in the room. He looks confused, as though he's just woken up from a dream. I'm sorry, I'm not quite sure where I... He trails off, seeing the suit and the devilish figure who turns to look at him. Doctor, a pleasure to see you again. I was hoping to come visit you once more to compliment you on your work. Very fine craftsmanship indeed. The Raven Queen looks over at the dwarf with her expressionless mask. He sighs. I see. Well then, to what do I owe the pleasure of meeting you, Mistress of Death? She floats closer to the doctor, stopping at a very comfortable distance apart. I can't lie, Edgar Castinius. I've been looking very much forward to meeting you here. I wanted to personally thank you for what you've done. Your work on trying to save that little mortal town. It was bold. The fact you always stood up for what you believed in, and literally sacrificed yourself by entombing into your work, literally. And now helping me with the greater good, and one hopefully to rid the world of a much greater evil. She looks over the suit the doctor recognizes, drawing his eyes over to it as well. Yours has been an easy soul to judge. Although I wasn't too much of a fan of you holding the souls of your fellow researchers back from me, but in the grand scheme of things, I can look past that infringement. I wanted to say thank you, and give you a chance to pass something back to the mortal realm if you wanted, using him as a messenger. The Queen rests an open palm on the chest of the suit. The doctor seems to think. With your permission, I only have 2 requests. I'm a smart enough man to know what this is for. Tell Joel if he gets a chance to find my notes, get them. I want him and his group to read them. I'm sure they'll know better what to do with them than the Creed would. Second, tell those in mind that remain, once the need for them has ended, to say the following phrase. Onast now Krunels. That will set them free.
Can you spell that at all?
Not right now, I'm in a monologue. The Queen nods her head. It will be done. Now find your rest. You've more than earned it. The doctor nods, and is seemingly impulse without really wanting to walk back through the door he entered. He stops though as he gets to the threshold, looking back over his shoulder. He goes to say something, but chooses against it. He looks further over his shoulder, seeing a precious-looking stone held within a case on a tabletop, similar to something he worked on for his old friends and co-workers. He smiles, before turning back and leaving the room, the door forever shutting behind him. The devil walks over to the same stone the doctor eyed up, picking it up and bringing it to the suit. The chest on its own opens, and the stone floats inside before the metal closes shut once more. It's time, mistress. I hope for your sake, you don't make the same mess as the worlds you did last time. I'll come to collect what's mine later. Without waiting for an answer, a ring of fire from the hells itself leaps up and swallows the devil, leaving the Raven Queen alone once more. Alone in the quiet place. The place between places, the land of the not quite living and the not quite dead. She stands before the suit, and a green arcane energy thrums within it, giving off faint illuminations between the cracks. Go now. Your friends need you. The world needs you. With that, she holds out a hand, and behind the suit, black and purple portals rip open the air and join into one larger one. She stands close to the suit. So very close to it. Her chest barely touching the cold metal. Her two hands come up and her fingers wrap along the upper arms. Joel, you begin to come to some sort of consciousness in this moment. You feel very odd and not in a good way. Your head spins, your anxiety suddenly rises from nothing. But as your vision begins to clear, immediately you're calmed by seeing her, your matron, standing there before you. So close. You can feel her hands against your body. You can feel her breath against your skin. But before you can say anything, she pushes you and you find yourself now falling, and falling fast, tumbling through the air quickly. You fight to regain control of your body as you descend, in order to stop the head over heels tumbling, and when you finally level out, you can take a moment to see where you are falling. You see behind you a perpetual waterfall that stretches off to the far left and far right of you, in this field of vision within this dark landscape. And looking up, you can see the perpetual twilight sky that never ends and even wraps around, going in front and below you. You are in the twilight. Excuse me. And it brings you a sense of calm, a sense of belonging, and allows you to forget that in this moment you are falling into the unknown, awake and not sure what's happening. But before you can get too comfortable, out of the shadows from beneath you, a mass of some sort rapidly approaches. No, it's you approaching it. It's a floor of some kind. You close your eyes and brace yourself for impact. As you hit the floor, you feel it almost slow you down, like you've landed in a thick ooze of some sort, but the force of your falling pushes past you, and with a pop, followed by more tumbling over yourself, the barrier is pierced, and you find yourself now not falling, but instead gliding with the momentum through a place you've never seen before. Large floating rocks float aimlessly. The far horizon is a deep blue bleeding into purple. It's quiet. It's empty. You see as two of these rocks bang into one another, not making a single sound, but breaking apart into individual smaller chunks. In this land, in this peace, you take a moment not to study your surroundings, but yourself. You extend your hands out in front of you, seeing not flesh, but cold metal armor that moves as if it were skin. You also don't feel like you're wearing armor. You tap your fingers together, and as if they were your fingertips, you feel contact. You then touch your wrists, your shoulders, your chest, and it all feels as if it were skin on you. You also don't feel... No, I just literally said that, I do apologize. And as you stare back into the darkness again, something begins to float towards you, heading seemingly with purpose in your direction. It looks like an unearthed tombstone, with the rectangular base and rounded top and bottom. As it gets close, you can see it's also spinning of its own accord, with some external force having spun it in motion. And you can see that strapped to its back is a mace. And you then realize this is not a tombstone, it's a shield. Once it gets closer, you can grab onto it and you attach this shield with 10 names written across it. And you see this mace. It looks like a standard mace. The etches of arcane sigils across the hilt tells you it has magical properties. But the head of the mace, where the spiked bits come out, are 4 bladed raven wings. You drift until the light catches your eye. A split in the fabric of time and space. You've seen this look of magic before with Emmerich. Fuck, Emmerich. Memories. They come flooding back to you in an instant. Everything comes to you. What happened, how you fell, your friends, where you've been up to this point. All hits you at a rapid pace. But as you draw your attention back, you can tell this rip in time and space is teleportation of some sort, and you're heading right for it. As you pass through, unable to control or prevent this drift, you feel a familiar push and pull of your atoms being torn apart before an unfamiliar sensation of being hurled at lightning speed in a downward manner while still in this deconstructed state of being. With a sudden thud and a shake, you stop on the ground in your material form. The rest of you. You watch as this metallic figure apparates before you, picked up in a cloud of dust, earth, and loose rock. The Mirage unit whip round suddenly, weapons and spells at the ready. The remaining Death March turn, clenching their fists and getting ready for a bull charge. Emmerich very bravely stands behind Calinthia and traces the air with an arcane finger at the ready. What would you like to do?
Summon a sword and instantly looking at the metallic figure and nothing else. Just be like, oh fuck, what have they fucking designed this time? And then I will be rushing forward.
Again, as you rush forward, you can see this figure. It's, again, a fully clad suit of armor. It looks very skeletal in design, in the sense that you can actually see what looks to be a skull. The helmet's been shaped to a skull and rib cages that go the way down. Quite lanky looking armor, although strong all the same. It carries a shield that looks like it's been designed to be representative of a tombstone, and right now these large wings of metal are on its back. And it's currently in a sort of crouch position as it seems to be getting its senses back. It doesn't almost quite appear to be there, but you rush up to it and get into melee with it if you so wish.
Yeah, rushing up to it and shouting, flank it! And I will be attacking.
Also, just for context, I have put the photo of the armor in the Discord.
Oh,
Just
nice. Hang on, I need to see this shit.
Just
So it doesn't have wings in it, but no, picture some
you've
wings.
seen that drop out of the sky.
Oh shit, that looks sick as fuck.
So your reaction is understandable.
That looks sick as fuck.
I'll put it in the
main Discord so people can see
Yeah,
I'll
that.
put it in the Shadows We
yeah.
Fear.
Yeah.
RPG stuff, SWF.
Yeah.
I will.
So again, this reference pictures what Joel looks like, just minus wings right now. But yeah, you see, Falcoris, you see this in front of you, this terrifying sight.
Well, like I said, I'm running forward and I'm going to attack.
Cool, roll to hit.
Well, it's middle of war zone. That's fucking a. That's 23 to hit.
Joel, does that
Yeah,
hit?
that hits.
Roll
That
damage.
hits.
Oh,
Armor's not that good, does it?
Just you fucking wait, Gus. Just so you want your turn.
6 points of damage, and I get a second attack.
Beautiful. You may take a second attack.
Exact same roll. Damage is more this time. 10 points of damage.
Cool. Is that your turn, Falcoris?
Pretty
That's your turn, you know.
much, yeah. That would be it. I would be like moving to allow others to flank him.
Cool. Since I know you called out for the others to come in, but I will allow Joel, before anything else happens, you can react to Falcoris bodying you with his sword.
Joel will just scream, "You stupid fuck," and take a swing at you, Falcoris.
Yeah,
I
roll
don't
to hit.
a fucking angel of death appeared out of fucking nowhere. You want me to?
Right. So hang on, let me get my character sheet up. So
In the middle of a war zone?
What's the thing for a mace again?
It's just your melee weapon attack, so strength plus proficiency.
Strength plus proficiency.
It's been a minute for kilos, so-
Proficiency is what, 4, isn't it? So that's
At
6.
level
Okay.
10.
Yeah, it's plus 4, so
Yes,
that's 6.
4, yeah.
So that's a plus 6 to hit. That's a 21.
21 will hit, yeah.
Yep, roll damage with the mace, which is
Right.
standard mace damage, which
That's
is
a
one.
D6, isn't it?
Yep, plus again your strength.
That's a 5 plus 2, so that's 7 damage.
Okay.
And I'll just scream at it. I don't know if you can hear my voice through the helmet, as in, like, if it sounds like Joel. But I'll be like, stand down. As he's clobbering your face in.
This does sound like Joel. Oddly enough, again through an echo reverberated metal armor, this sounds Joel's voice calls out to you as he calls you a stupid fuck and hits you.
That's just more convincing than him just saying stand down. Instantly, like, I'll be backing off, keeping the sword up. But Joel?
Were the wings not a giveaway? And just to be sure,
You're
like,
allowed
I'll
to wait
pull like I
for-
don't know if I've got like a Raven amulet or anything or any symbols of the Raven Queen, but I'll just point to anything that's Raven
You
Queen
have-
esque.
You will have your Raven amulet again. That would have been given
I'll
back
pull
to
it
you.
out and just point it out.
And as you point out, the Raven wings do like like the metal sound of metal clinking into each other folds into the suit out the way.
What? Is this a fucking trick by the Creed?
Well, speaking of the Creed, I'll just sort of look around. Don't we have more things to deal with?
You definitely have the snarkiness of fucking Joel.
Because I am, at least, I think I am.
Joel,
We'll
we
talk about
fucking
it later.
burned you not that long ago, about a week.
Trust me, it's not been pleasant.
The burning? Was that a fucking bad
A
idea?
week of pegging, man. A week of pegging.
Where did you survive?
Luke.
Nothing but pure spit. Good boy.
We're not making
Anyway.
that canon.
No, we're definitely not. Anyway,
Anyway, no, look, I'm not sure. Can we figure this out later? There's something happening here. What have you guys done? I've been dead a week.
What? You realize how confusing this is for us?
And I'll just look at it like, seriously? For you?
We've the Great Overby. We've done an assault on it. They had artillery, to kind of point towards the guns that are fucking.
yeah, the smoking
yeah.
remnants here.
Us and the Mirage unit and the Death Soldiers moved forward, done a sting operation, basically took them out. Now we're waiting for the invasion forces to, and then I'll point towards the direction of the fortresses and stuff like that, to go in there and take out the rest of the Creed that are hiding underground.
Let's get to it then. And Joel will just walk past you towards wherever we're supposed to be going. Like, towards
Wait,
the
hold
front, I
on
guess.
a minute. Slow down. We've taken some wounds. We're resting up. We're waiting for the invasion force.
Where are they?
In our part, Joel.
When are they getting here?
I mean, I'll look around at the sea and see where the fucking.
You can see these lights of the approaching vessels and the airship are getting ever closer. Emmerich very bravely peeks around from behind Calthir. Well, it definitely seems to be Joel. The attitude, the dickheadishness, the hot-headedness. I'm convinced.
I'll sort of reach up to see if I can, because I know obviously I can't remove the helmet, but Joel doesn't, he'll be trying to take
As you
off the
try-
helmet.
Take your helmet off. It's like trying to pull off your own actual human head. And you guys will see as well. Joel is struggling to take his armor off.
What is going on here?
I think the Raven Queen's evened the playing field.
This is her doing.
It wasn't mine.
Oh, and Chorus will make a sudden realization, and instantly his hand goes towards his hip and takes the rapier off. I think you deserve this then. And I'll spin it round to him and hand him the final say's rapier. This was his.
Mm-hmm.
We've scattered the pieces. This is one piece that we would always have on us. I think, more than anybody, you're the one to hold it.
I'll take it and I'll keep it safe. And I don't know, strap it somewhere on
Yeah,
my
you strap
armor,
it-
somewhere.
Yeah.
Are you the same? Are you?
I'm not sure.
Do you have 3 pieces that could be dislodged? Then we lose you.
I don't remember much. About a minute ago.
She
I was
spoke to
sent
me,
here.
Joel. When we were getting you out
What
of
did she
there, she said that we
What
didn't
did she
need.
say?
She said we didn't need the body. I didn't understand what she meant, but. And then I'll look him up and down.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
And
this is
as
what she
Falcoris,
meant.
can you make me a quick investigation check, please? As you're actually taking in investigation or perception? I'll say. As you're actually taking in Joel.
If you don't
in this
mind, I
new
would
form.
prefer perception because I don't know that's
I'll
my
let you do perception.
highest one. That's a 29.
There are certainly parts of his armor that are far too thin to actually be having a human underneath him, sort of thing. Like, see in the wrist especially, you can actually see that the wrist bone as designed there with a hole through the middle of it. There are parts where there is no. It's very clear to you there is no man underneath the suit. He is just the suit, and that is now evident to you.
MD who's watched Full Metal Alchemist will know, you know, that kind of
I've never
vibe.
seen that show. I've always been told to watch, but never saw it yet. Anyway.
Neither.
Does the helmet have like a mouth?
Yeah, so like
no,
top
it's just no, there's no mouthpiece opening. It's just like someone speaking through a helm. There's no visible mouthpiece. The eyes, again, they sort of blink with this arcane green energy that you've seen Joel cast before. That same shade of green is, again, illuminating some of the cracks, and that's where his eyes are now, these two green lights, effectively.
She said we didn't need a body. I didn't realise she was just going to put you in armour. You have no body, Joel.
This is just as unnerving for me as it is for you. But it's giving me an advantage here.
Oh, fuck, Ghost, why you gotta make a good point like that?
I know, he's not going to fucking be able to cook anymore.
Joel can't taste his own recipes.
No! My crockpot! It's useless!
It's alright,
This
we'll
is the
taste for
Joel
you.
arc where he slowly goes more and more insane and just makes food for people that can eat. But he loses the idea and the concept of what is edible food.
He starts
I'm gonna have to
cooking
eat.
jars.
It's as he opens his
Real life
menstruals.
I'm eating for 2 now.
But yes,
I know. This is alarming, but Joel did make a great point. We don't really have the luxury to have this conversation right now.
No, we don't, but we're still waiting for these forces before we move any further.
Joel, as you're looking around, you also see one person outside your party that you know. You can see a bunch of soldiers, as mentioned, that are all in this death, what's called the Death March arm, which again looks like Dr. Castanius's armor, but not quite as elaborate. You see one person that's looking back at you, a large half-orcish woman. Currently her hands are fixed to her hips, and her mouth is just agape looking at you right now, with the most stunned expression on her face possible.
Joe just kind of like tilt his head a bit. And who are you?
Right, no, hold the fuck up. You said you buried him.
What
the fuck is this?
Hex, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just this fucking. I don't even know what to say, to be honest with you.
Mate, fucking hell, man. This is.
Okay. Hex, meet Joel. Joel, meet Hex. Hex was at Alria. She brought down a few of the Bone Hulks by herself to get her people over here as an escape route because of the final say. We, as a mission for the Queen, we brought her up and she decided to help us while we try and figure out shit and then be able to help her get our people back to Alria as well as herself. Joel here is the cleric that we told you about that fought the final say and died, and well, he's in front of us now. I'll be honest with you, I don't know how to describe that part either, but
that can't be right, man. This ain't right.
Trust me, once I figure it out, I'll let you know.
I'd really appreciate that, in all fairness, mate.
So would I.
She gives Joel a weird look, in the sense of a complete look of untrusting, unnerve, and it's a really dirty look that she gives him, almost. I need a minute. Just
that's
don't
fair.
fucking speak to me, anybody. And she storms off into a private little bit, and she gets down to one knee, pulls her greatsword off her back, and again begins to speak into the hilt of it, as she does when she prays.
And pre-warning Joel, she is a cleric as well, so she might have opposite god, you know.
Oh, you replaced me quickly then.
Not replacement. But we
What
did.
do you
My
call it?
choice.
We did need skills of
Available.
healing.
No, we don't need her anymore. Let's get rid of her.
For initiative.
Yeah, we should probably collect ourselves. Are we going to take part in the assault then?
Joel, actually, yeah, we'll take part in the assault, I guess. We'll need to wait for the assault team to hurry up and arrive. Joel, the death soldiers, and I'll look at them and point to them.
Mm-hmm.
The doc came with us. He went under the sea. Well, under the lake, sorry. And took an assault to cause a diversion, but during it, he passed away. But he left his research, his findings, everything. I think he was leaving it for you in a weird way, but we do have it. Well, it's back at his tent on the other
Send
side.
the handouts.
In the handout.
In the handouts.
But you were interested in his armor before.
Fuck me, I spelt that very wrong. Sorry. Right. I'll have a look at the notes when. Again, just kind of look around, just whenever this is done.
I wish he would hurry the fuck up, and I'll look over my shoulder at the fucking.
We skip forward a few minutes then. It doesn't take too long. In this time, Eric will make sure that again he's supposed to first meet landing party since he's sort of like the liaison between you guys right now. Hex will come back and she'll actually go to Mirage unit, and I'm gonna roll.
Is she gonna take a swing?
No, I think she's going to join the Mirage unit rather than us.
She turns around to you guys and she said, "Look, you've got your cleric back. These guys need my help as well. Would you object? Because I'm sort of like in between fucking jobs right now, apparently, with you getting your old fling back. Would you mind if I cast Revivify on one of theirs before it's too late?
No, do it.
By all means, do it.
Just because it's a resource that I don't know if you guys need. Bear
No,
me 2
do it.
seconds. I'm going to have a conversation with their captain to see who's the lucky one." And she wanders off to Mirage unit.
Matt, see while that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Can I grab a gun?
Yes, you can easily grab a firearm.
And what I think are ammunition for the firearm.
He's
Yeah.
trying to load that fucking orb into like
I'm
a rifle.
He's got his little like loaded like, musket stick things. He's trying to force it down.
So I know you were kind of tuning in, Lewis, but yeah, there's
I'm
big
afraid
massive
not,
orbs.
no.
There's big massive orbs that hold like fireball and shit, and Kilgorm has like 2, I think, or 3
There's 4,
before.
and I
There's
gave
4.
Palantir to put in the bag of holding.
Okay.
I think, right?
And then there's plenty of
No, so
guns
I
and
had
things about.
1, and then after I got 2 fire, a yellow and 2 red, a yellow, and a blue, right?
Yeah.
That are in
You
the bag of
guys know.
holding.
You guys know what they are. So it's fireball, lightning bolt, lightning something. I think it's lightning bolt, and poison cloud is the other one.
I couldn't actually tune in to watch it. The video wouldn't work.
Aw.
It was only like
Some chat only.
every time I tried to load it, it was just like frozen because the internet was that shit. So
So is
no,
our
I'm in the same I'm in the same position as Joel, as in I know nothing. About what's happened since
Yeah.
I know nothing. I am completely. By the way, just quick question, might be metagaming. Do we still have the boomstick? Because that's just crossed my head.
No, the boomstick was used. The boomstick was used as a signal and also to take out the electromancer.
Needs to be refilled,
good.
but it
Yeah, it can be
Still
refilled.
use
Yeah,
it.
we still got it.
Yeah,
just needs
just
to get it
It's
I
just
didn't know
been
if we'd
used.
used it or not. Right, okay, right. I'm good.
And again,
Because we
just for
needed
you,
a
Joel,
we
the
needed a signal.
players-
Sorry, we needed a signal from the island that they could see. A big
I'm
column
blaming
of fire.
rogues, You know,
Column
set
of
the
fire.
rogue on fire.
We could set the rogue on fire, but I don't know if everybody will be able to see that. So anyway,
And again, Joel will say that the party did keep your backpacks. All your belongings are now with the party, and you can probably get all your stuff back again from your old items,
We'll deal with that later.
including the crock pot. But again, that's a later problem.
My cock.
But eventually, the airship, the ships land first, and the airship very quickly afterwards. And you can see again all these forces pile out, just in the mix of lion armor and allied Creator creation that come up. Captain Thurlow comes over along with Emmerich to you guys, sort of being the spirit of the operation. Well, it seems your job has been very well done. Good show, everybody. Good show.
Oh, it's now your turn. What do we have in
Quite.
front of us? Do we have fortress? Like, what do we see? Do we see like a fortress? Do we see like massive walls? Do we see just?
Just if you actually take the time to investigate the ground whilst you've been waiting, all you see are these large, solid sheet double doors that are flat, like bunker sort of double doors into the earth itself.
So they're truly underground. There's nothing above ground, essentially.
They are under the ground. As Joe would testify, these guys live underground, completely subterranean.
Oh, fancy.
Is this the sanctuary where you grew up?
We're on Great Everby, aren't we?
You are
Yes.
indeed.
It is. I haven't been back here in. I always wanted to come back and have a word with the head of the sanctuary.
Well, now's your time. Do you know how we get in?
Does Joel know how we get in? Because Joel obviously
Well-
only ever left like once.
Since you, again, on your like time living in the island, you would have obviously came up for fresh air and that sort of stuff, and open and close the hatches. Now you do know that they are trapped. To what degree you don't know, but to those who know how to open it, you just simply open the door. Basically the door is like unlocked to the creed, but then in times of stress, the door can be locked and trapped. So you're going to assume right now with that knowledge, it's probably locked and trapped.
I will relay that to the others that we can
Right.
get in, but it's trapped.
You hear that,
Alright,
Commander
well,
Thurlow?
Indeed, I'm sure we can get someone to open it up.
If you point me in the right direction.
Well, of course, by all means.
How many entry points, Joel?
One,
Just one big one?
Just one.
just one big. This one way in, one way out.
Oh, fuck.
There's no, as to, well, again, to the best of Joel's knowledge, there's no emergency escape. So, like, say, for example, something went dramatically wrong, Joel would have to go through the main staircase if he lived there. To the best of his knowledge, there's no other way out.
Alright.
So, do I see the door, or is this?
You do
one that
indeed.
you
No, you
open?
completely, as again, you had the 5 minutes before the landing force came, you can investigate the land with Chorus, and you can see, again, these empty batteries, and, again, just in the earth, these large double doors, full
Right.
sheet metal, closed over, and a quick little explorative tug does show them to be locked shut.
Can I do I do an investigation to look for the traps before I disarm,
Up to yourself. It's whatever you want to do.
or can I just go straight to disarm and never?
You can do whatever you want, baby.
I need you to tell me what I need to do.
No, I don't. This is a RP session. You can, your free will.
Okay, I will investigate just to make sure I'm finding all the traps first.
Investigate
and
away then.
Okay,
You
that
may
is
do.
that's 30.
30. You can tell this is definitely trapped, and quite heavily trapped as well. You can't see the mechanism from this side, but you're pretty sure like the trap's inside the keyhole that you need to pick anyway. So you need to disarm it from inside the lock. You, with a 30 as well, so you can tell that if you got this wrong or the trap was triggered, it could hurt.
Nice, love those kind of traps. Okay, I'll try to disarm it.
Perfect. Roll to disarm you.
That is 25.
Succeeds. You feel almost like you don't. It's weird. You don't disarm the trap per se, but you figure out to get your picks around the trap. So you're picking at a bit of an awkward angle, but you can now attack
Okay.
the lock if you wanted to.
Then I will do that.
Roll to disarm.
Good.
Roll to disarm. Roll to unlock.
This is also rogue gauntlet, right? That is a 26.
But with rolls
Come
like
on.
that, it's an easy road gauntlet to pass.
Yeah.
Again, this is an intricate as fuck lock, and you are taking a lot of time. And you can sort of hear in the background against the earth Thurlow tapping his foot a little bit of slight impatience at his end. But eventually, you, with a final breath, the last
Okay.
tumbler, and the door. You can also let the lock of the door as it slides itself in. The door sinks a little bit into itself with the weight
Yeah.
of the bar being removed.
before I pop that last tumbler, I just want to turn around to him and be like, "Will you shut up?" No, crack it open.
And as it then cracks open, again, you feel the lock unlock, and you carefully still take your picks out, and then the door is unlocked.
No. After you, Commander.
Of course. Thank you for your service. And he comes up and he grabs the door, and and it is a heavy metal door. And again, one of the Death March comes over with one hand, lifts the door open as Thurlow finishes the other. And you can see a dark, straight down staircase. That, Joel, as you see this, just gives you memories and flashbacks of your previous life here when you called this place home.
And Joel recall much of the layout, like what's immediately down these stairs.
So when you come immediately down these stairs, what we'll be faced with is a fairly what's the six-sided shape, wherever that one is, area. Thank you. I'm not good with shapes and numbers. I didn't do well in school. You'll see one of them, and on each of the faces is corridors moving off. Now, most of them are, well, four of them in a diagonal are going to be living arrangements and living quarters and that sort of stuff, where yourself and Morgan would have stayed, and the other members as well. The one that would be dead ahead would be your what's called the Grand Hall, which is where, you know, all the officials would gather and do their various grand stuff that was past your pay grade, not that you were paid. And the other one would then be towards the morgue and the experiment halls, where you and Morgan did your work, as long as other scientists and officials did theirs.
One more question towards Joel. I don't have the RP yet, but it's just I'll be asking him, because obviously I'll need to ask you, how many people roughly would be in there?
Well, last Joel was there, this wasn't one of the bigger sanctoriums. This was a reasonably small to medium-sized, from what Joel knows about sanctorium sizes. So as far as regular members of staff goes, including like soldier types and guards and that sort of stuff, maybe about at tops 50 people. No, that's a bit wrong. 75 or so. Sorry, trying to do my maths in my head there. So again, not a lot. But as you sort of look around the bodies up here, you know, a good number of them would have been up here.
All right.
I'll relay the information about the layout and say,
Yeah.
our best bet will probably be the Great Hall.
Mirage unit, you up for going in?
Duskill looks over. You can see that, just a little heads up, they decided to resurrect the rogue. Just a little point of reference.
Okay.
She's currently sitting there, rubbing her temple, white as a sheet and shaking, having just come back from the dead. It's funny how two people are doing that these days. So easy to come back. And Duskill looks over. If you're going in now, we might need a bit of time. So we're
sit
trying to
back.
gather ourselves.
Then sit back, look after your own. Twilight Company, we ready?
Let's go.
Sorry, did you say someone's dead?
Yes. Two of the Mirage unit died. One was
Yeah, two of the Mirage
resurrected.
unit died.
It was the
Are they
rogue
being
and
like-
who else was it?
The rogue and the woman who during war games had a weird contraption in her back but didn't get to play because no one picked her up. So we're really doing her dirty right now.
She didn't have a great time.
Well, she still is. She's still fucking dead. Just like war
Well.
games.
She's obviously not a great member of the Mirage unit because she's dead twice.
Twilight Company, we
Oh.
ready?
Ready when you are, boss.
Yes, it can be.
Emmerich sort of puts his hands in his very well-tailored pockets. Well, come in then.
Commander Thurlow, is your forces ready?
We came to take the silence, of course we are.
Then let's go. And instantly, like, Falcoris will be, like, stepping first.
Oh, you first, then fair enough.
I will be going
Yes.
very carefully, and watching out for any little fucking traps.
Of
Don't
course you
let the rogue go.
are.
I was going to say I'd like to follow in quite close behind him so that I can
Yeah,
keep an eye out for traps.
I've got a good perception, investigation-wise. If you want us to do investigation-wise, like actually look, I'll let Telegram go first.
My passive investigation is 22 as well, Matt, if that helps.
Beautiful. 2 seconds whilst I sort out audio.
Whereas my passive perception is 20.
So, set the scene a little bit right now before we start doing rolls and that sort of stuff. You guys find yourself again descending this staircase that goes down and down and down into the earth. Metal walls. That was very London to me. Metal walls on all sides.
Metal walls.
Metal walls, mate. They're fucking metal walls.
I've been role playing as Hex for too long, apparently. Some metal walls in it is on either side of you, Luck, and as you're going down these deep stairs down to the dirt, you can see or you hear so each foot the reverberating echo, especially those in heavy armor, where it clangs even louder as you guys go deeper and deeper and deeper. Something has changed though, Joel. As you can hear, this used to be a fairly quiet atmosphere, again, very library sort of style, where again the only real noise per se was the gentle murmurs and soft chats of people that would meet each other in hallways and bump into one another, or in the actual rooms of science experimentation, we'll call them, where conversation had to be had. You never gained access to the Grand Hall in your time there, so you weren't really sure what happened, but you can hear these unearthly sounds, or not these unusual sounds to you, of it sounds like machinery, it sounds like the grinding of metal, the gears of production, which isn't what this should be, at least what you remember it to be, I should say, sorry. As you guys are descending though, yes, I would like those looking out for traps, make a investigation check please to check for traps.
Can I look for them, not investigate them?
No, this is investigation, I do apologise.
My investigation is shit.
Sounded
My
like me with
investigations.
my ears now.
Okay.
Please, sir, advantage.
That's a 13 for me.
13 investigation.
21.
21 investigation.
I've still
As you
got it
guys-
as expertise.
Well, as you're descending, Falcoris ahead. Falcoris, you go to take a step down, and as as Kelligorm with Falcoris in front, you just realize Falcoris puts his foot on a trip pressure plate, and you hear a click. But Kelligorm, you catch him just in time that he doesn't trigger the mechanism. He has activated it, but he hasn't triggered it.
Fuck. Okay.
As he steps, Falcoris, you feel this hand grab you, and you. I'll let you. Yeah.
Whatever you do not lift your foot.
Shit. Oh, fucking shit.
Alright. I'm gonna need to get in there, so if you lift your foot, it's gonna blow up in my face, probably.
That's,
You haven't got any smoother, Captain.
So
Shut up. You don't have a fucking body now, Joel.
Oh,
I'd wager mine's just
Don't be
a little bit tougher
bodyist.
than yours
Jesus.
now.
Alright,
Joel,
let
like,
me
put the back of the mace against Falcoris and give him not a push, but like a light nudge.
Joel, I will bring you down here with me.
some things never change.
Some of us can't die now.
I'll fucking test the theory.
Be my guest.
I'll try to.
Two are bickering over you. Kelgon, what are you up to?
I'm gonna try and disarm this trap.
Cool. Make another investigation check for me, please. Now that you've spotted the trap,
Investigation.
please.
That's 18.
18. So what you see before you actually start to work out, what the triggers are, we're actually looking at is built into the back of the staircase. So the as you saw the stairs going down, the bit where you can't see, the face that points in your direction, there's currently two barrels that look like guns that are designed to blow his ankles out. If he was to release them, his lower leg would be taken off if he was to step off just now, or at least his foot.
That happened to someone the first time we went into a Creed base.
Yes, it did.
Yes. Was it not Joel?
Did.
Joel nearly lost his foot.
Yeah.
These things just keep repeating themselves. It's almost like you're in a creep once.
As if we should have learned.
But it's with that, and with again your knowledge of oh shit, we have been here before. Fuck. You're able to disarm the trap, and you can feel confident that Falcoris can lift his foot and keep it.
Okay. Well, right. So, do you want me to roll for that?
Sorry, yes, please. Yeah, you should actually roll to
I
disarm.
was
Sorry.
trying to say, I'll take a free pass, but
Roll to disarm. Sorry, I apologize.
it's a 31.
Yeah, easy days. Easy days. Again with a 31, you'll oh fuck, we've done this trap before. Immediately in and out, and it's disarmed.
Should be able to lift your foot, but let me get my face out from beneath these barrels.
Thank you, Kilgom.
Falcoris, as you lift your foot, the voice in your head goes.
Lucy, not now.
Yeah. All right, sorry, couldn't help it.
Do you want to go ahead then, Killigorm, considering you're good at, detecting this shit?
Yeah. Although I'd appreciate it, Joel, if you tell me which direction we need to head.
When we get down,
Comes to-
I just sort
Okay.
of point down the stairs and just go down.
Oh, great. That is exactly what I meant with that. Thank you, Joel. Some
Joel.
things. So do I fresh investigation check?
Fresh investigation check to get down the stairs. Yes,
I
please.
would like to be, if you don't mind, using my perception to listen out, look out for any shadows, listen out for anything, look out for look for traps that might be swing towards us or anything of the sort.
Yep, I'll let you make an investigation for that. And anybody, perception for that. And anybody else that would like to make any rolls or anything else like that, by all means.
Do I need to
more?
Yeah, you can roll with advantage.
Ooh.
Even in this atmosphere, listening out for the sounds that aren't of production.
Yay!
28.
28.
I love the plus
Got 19.
19, beautiful.
Didn't even need the advantage.
I rolled a 17 for
17.
investigation.
Cool. So with 17 investigation, you feel fairly confident. You find 2 more traps on the stairs, but again, we're not going to make you roll for them. Once you found them, without the pressure of someone losing a limb, you're able to quickly disarm them before the party can move ahead again. Falcoris, coming down these staircase, you don't see anything that would indicate, again, traps swinging towards you, shadows moving in the dark, like the shadows that we fear. Tackle drop! Nothing catches your eye or attention there. And same with you, Calanthier. Against the thrum, the drum, and the hums of all this machinery going on in the background, you don't hear anything that stands out as, erratic footsteps in the dark or anything else like that. You all commonly feel no one is watching you right now apart from your allies. And you begin to descend down further and further, cautiously, slowly, carefully, before you eventually do hit down at the base. And again, you see this large 6-sided chamber before you. And as Joel points out, all these corridors that come off one pier each face. Joel,
Straight roll straight ahead.
by the way, thank you.
So we've got a straight ahead. What have we got left and right as well?
So again, left and right, you then have, again, 6 sides. You got straight ahead of you.
Okay.
You then got straight ahead is one. You got, as Joel points out, basically living arrangement, experiment, living arrangement, experiment.
I'll turn to look at Commander Thurlow and any sort of troops that are coming down, and I'll point them in different directions.
Cool.
Be careful. This place will be heavily trapped.
Not a problem. And as he goes, he starts organizing again. He can't really take the full force down this one staircase, so he has had to basically group up what he can. And so he's basically organizing little chunks, people to go down one corridor, and so on and so forth. So he's going to stay at the main bit until told otherwise to organize the scouting mission for these corridors. Apart from, I'm going to guess, you want him to go into the Grand Hall as well, or is that your biz?
We'll make that our biz.
Cool. Yeah. Emmerich is still standing there with you as well. He sort of looks around. And Joel, as you're sort of taking this site as well, you don't know where this noise is coming from. All this sound of production that you can hear around you, it's just echoing through the halls, but you can't see anything out of the ordinary that would indicate where this is coming from, what's causing this noise and cacophony. It just looks as you left it. Again, probably some muddy boot prints, which were never there. The floors are very well cleaned for sanitary reasons, but just some muddy boot prints.
I don't suppose the member of our party who can hear exceptionally well could provide any further insight to where these sounds are coming from.
Can I?
You can
Do you want me to make a new roll?
If you could, please, yeah. If you're now trying to ascertain where this sound is coming from, CV play.
This is your field, man. This is a hearing
19
thing.
again.
13 again?
19.
19, sorry. You can tell that a lot of this is coming from above in the ceilings. But a lot of it seems to be also in the Grand Hall, or what Joel says, the Grand Hall before you. A lot of stuff happening there.
It's mostly over our heads, but a lot of it is in front of us, I think.
I'll look to the others and go, shall we?
Be careful. They might try and cave this in. This might be a trap.
If they did, they'd seal themselves in.
I wouldn't put it past them.
Are we wanting to do this, or we want to go in as loud as possible? Because there's a bit of a rogue suggestion we could maybe just open the door and throw one of the spell spheres in and close the door behind us. You know, that could be quite. Or are we going to hear them out at all? Let them monologue? Or. You know, it's important questions.
But I love a good monologue.
Lewis, you caught me monologuing.
Slide off.
Monologuing.
Well, Joel, do you want to talk, or do you want to finish this here?
I want to know what those noises are. They're new.
Then I guess we're talking.
Joel will just walk over to the door and see if it's locked.
Joel, as you come up to the door, Emmerich will come with you, being like, just in case we need to negotiate, I've got quite the silver tongue. You guys approach the door. Joel, you feel this immediately, and Emmerich does too. You guys watch as Joel's armor slags ever so slightly, and Emmerich, his armors droop a little bit, and Emmerich goes, no, back. And he takes a step back away from the door and sort of picks himself up again. Joel, it felt like you got hit with some wave of weakness. And Emmerich looks at you. Did you feel that?
I'll reach my hand into or past the invisible thing that I can't see and just keep going until I feel whatever that was again.
Again, the second your hand touches this air, you feel your whole body just feels weaker all of a sudden, as if something's missing.
And I feel my magic.
Some of it isn't there.
Define some.
Emmerich will help you with that one. I think those bastards have made something like an anti-magic field of some description. Not totally ridding us of magic, but certainly hindering us. I don't know to what extent, but it doesn't feel good.
Okay, so just again out of game
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
So like, is that like? Does that mean I now have no magic,
No, well,
or
you
is it
don't
like
know.
harder? Okay.
You don't know. Yeah, all you know is that your magic and arcane abilities are being affected once you go past this threshold.
This isn't good. I'll turn to the others. We need to deal with that as soon as we get in there if a fight starts.
Emmerich, can you dispel what is this magic from
I'll
here?
try. And he goes in. He goes into this threshold and he sags a little bit, and he goes to cast a cantrip of dancing lights. The dancing lights emanate, but they are weaker than what they should be. What the fuck is? Oh my goodness, I can't see in this light. And Emmerich also suffers 2 points of psychic damage. And he, well, I can cast my basic spells, but fuck me, that hurt.
Okay.
If a fight happens, that is priority one. I can't heal you if I can't use magic.
Well, yeah, I don't know to what extent, but it certainly feels like I have my abilities, and so would any of you, but they're going to be limited, I feel. Again, to what degree, I'm not too sure. I'd rather not find out too long.
It's the best that you maybe hang back then, Emmerich.
Or is it best that with this limitation, I fill a gap of your spellcasters missing slots?
Just,
Trust me, I'm not going to be in the front lines. Don't you worry about that, darling. I know my place, and it's in the fashion icons, not in the front lines.
so, see, from where this field starts...
Hello.
Is it like
It's
field,
literally, like,
and then the door to the Grand Hall, yeah.
So basically, so you got the actual corridor that goes from the the shape you're in right now, because I keep forgetting the fucking name of it, into the door.
Hexagon.
Thank you. From the hexagonal room that you're in right now to the actual door is about a 10-foot corridor that's about 30 foot wide. The
Okay.
field of anti-magic is literally like at the door. So the second the door is opened, you'll be stepping into this anti-magic zone.
Are we ready to go?
Ready as always, darling.
I'll summon my sword and this time keep it on me.
Beautiful.
I'm a werewolf up,
You wolfing
and
up.
also put flame. But then I'll put frost on my my axe.
Not often we see the frost come out. That's quite cool.
Bit of
Next,
change.
Joel will try and push open the door.
Emmerich will cast Mage Armor on himself before. Where's my fucking book? Before anything kicks off, just in case. I'll write that in a second. It's fine. But you guys enter, or Joel opens the door, and the door is unlocked. And with a heavy the door is open. Now in front of you is very much this sort of like, it's almost like a techno church sort of layout, where you got these long grand hall, cathedral-like style, with all the pews that are lined up. But in amongst this, you can, instead of seeing like the classic cathedral layouts and that sort of stuff, you see pipes, you see steams, you see valve, you see all these pieces of technology that line these halls, going along the walls, just dropping down from the ceiling at random points before shooting back up again. It looks like nothing you've ever seen before, as far as anything goes, really, apart from even you, Joel, haven't seen technomancy to this extent. Excuse me. Lining the walls, though, you can see there are Creed of Creation soldiers. They all have their own firearms, and everyone is currently trained, but no one's taken a step yet. You can see at the back of the room, which again is about 50 feet long from where you are to the edge of the room, you can see a female figure standing behind like a little altar plinth thing. Again, very cathedral-esque. Behind her, ever so slightly flanked, is again this large, heavy... It looks like the Electromancer suit, but different in variations. There's not these large electric Tesla coils on his back. Instead, what looks to be like a coal furnace is currently burning hot in the chest. Everything else seems to be the same, though. But behind her and behind this other suit, Emmerich's eyes immediately lock onto it, and anybody else, probably Joel if you enter the room as well, Emmerich's eyes, though, are fixated by what's behind her. This large cube that rotates and spins its own accord, being suspended in midair by this little plinth, or so this little platform underneath it, that's with arcane energy just forcing it up and spinning it around. This silver cube has all these little antennae and mechanical-looking parts surrounding it as it thrums and hums in the air. Emmerich leans back and listens and whispers into you, Joel. That's it right there.
Joel will then sort of turn around to the others and go, "That's what we destroy if this turns to a fight." And then Joel will bang his mace against the door twice and just go, "Knock, knock," and just basically just walk into the room.
You walk into the room. As you step in, you can see her, Joel. The one that you once looked up to basically as God, the word of the law. The one that you looked up to for any time you needed something deliberated upon. The one who gave you yes or no answers. The one who also took you in off the streets. The one who gave you a place to be and a purpose in life. But the one who took your purpose equally before whatever it may have been, whatever fate had destined for you, the one who took that from you. The one who then took away your mentor, your one true friend. The one who also exiled you and kicked you into the harsh, cruel world. She stands there. Armored up. You've never really seen her armored up before. Again, you've never seen her face either. She's wearing the traditional Creed uniform, the mask, the red, the robes. But she's now got thick levers on top of her. And she's got two large knives at her side. That voice. It can't be, can it?
Seems I'm not the only one that's changed. I'll just kind of look around at all the pipes.
Times are changing, as always. The march of time is steady onwards. We can't stop that one, Joel. So
What
is this you
exactly are you trying to accomplish by doing this?
by doing what?
Fighting?
I'm not. We're fighting for what the creed should stand for. We're better. We know better. We make everything here. From back in the olden days, the simple catapult. We invented that. Potions of healing, our creation. We made everything. So why do we get nothing? It's time to change.
The rest of the creed has come out. They're willing to share their creations, willing to help advance rather than doing it in secret.
Oh, and that's where they falter and fall like fools, Joel. Why give when you can take? Why bother doing these nice things and not getting a thank you in return, apart from being labeled the boogeyman of the streets? Why bother trying to help the people who, in the first instance, will blame you for any hardship that's come across them? Why?
They wouldn't have blamed you if you didn't have assassins who did exactly what you described.
Oh, we need to protect our secrets as well, because what if we release it early? Or release to the wrong people, you might want to call it. And then we start global political wars. We had to keep secrets, and we had to keep secrets silent.
Doesn't warrant killing all those people, though, does it?
What's our saying, Joel?
The ends justify the means.
Exactly.
And I'll sort of look around and go, well, it looks like you lost.
Losing. The final nail is in the coffin yet.
We can fix that.
Hmm.
I'm assuming there's a reason your people haven't shot us standing.
Because I haven't told them to.
And why's that?
I want to see if you're going to speak first, give you a chance to answer yourselves for coming into my home and ruining everything.
Well, I've sort of turned to you, I've been a bit absent recently, but I believe this is the part where I offer you a chance to surrender. And it's also the part where you say no.
You want me to surrender? You think I'm going to surrender? I have been through everything. I have lost so much. What good would me surrendering do? Would I just end up in a dungeon somewhere in Pavmar, or better yet, a Crete dungeon under this new leadership you're gonna have to try and establish yourselves in? Good luck with that, by the way, filling that fucking vacuum.
No, you'd be executed. I'd do it, if it's any consolation. You'd still be dying by a sort of Creed member.
Oh, that fills me with so much more confidence. So yeah, surrendering sounds so ideal for me, doesn't it?
I never said it was ideal. I said it's the option. I figured you'd say no.
Emmerich, who was gonna go in and negotiate, he sort of takes a small couple of steps back. Again, for the third time today.
Falcorso's just kind of pat him on the back as Falcorso's going to start kind of making it a little bit more out of the way of this group that we're currently in. I'm going to kind of move a little out of the way.
I'd also like to position probably the opposite side, but Falcors is filling it.
Well,
So what happens now then?
well, what do you think, Joel? We find out whether the ends really do justify the means.
I'll turn to the Creed members on the walls and I'll go, this is your chance to surrender as well. I'd
And they
take
sort
it.
of look at one another. No one says anything. You can get the impression that they're all intimidated. Is probably the word I'd use.
Well, there's a reason for that. A walking skeleton has walked into the room.
Not that. You're not intimidating them. You're
Oh.
unnerving them.
They're intimidated by her.
Fucking bitch, stealing my thunder.
Matt,
Hello.
just quickly, see the assassin that we've interacted with previously.
Speed one.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah.
The
No.
like way back.
Oh right. Yes.
We see her there.
You see people of the assassin colors, because again, it's all the
Okay.
faces of the anonymous, but you do see people dressed in that assassin gray, and you do see a
Okay.
couple of female figures in that uniform.
Seeing that they're intimidated, I'll just go. You should not be afraid of her. Surrender, you might live. Don't surrender, you won't live.
You see Emmerich sort of then pops back, surrender and we can come to some negotiation terms. Definitely. We do want to end this peacefully where possible. Thank you.
You're the only one who does, Emmerich.
Pavmar does, really, but, you know.
Joel will just like glare at him over his shoulder.
I'm just really so. But no, in all seriousness, we would rather end this diplomatically. There shouldn't be a need for bloodshed further. Enough damage has been done. People have died up there, on our side and yours. Shall we just bury this?
You have an army on your doorstep. Especially remember that.
I understood what this meant. When Silversong turned against me and when I saw that airship in the sky, I knew what this meant. Our ideologies just can't line up, apparently. And I will not bend to yours. And she will not bend to mine either. Which is why I say, after all this, if I do fall here today, fine. Good luck taming the creed all the same. Another idealistic opportunistic will come up, and soon you'll be at this again, and again, and again. The seeds of destruction have been sought. I want to see how
we
you
will
tend to
continue
them
winning.
after. We'll see, shall we? I'd like to roll initiative, please.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's actually pretty fucking good for me. Holy shit.
Oh, beautiful. I'm just going to turn some volumes down, bear with me, so I can actually fucking hear myself think. Oh, Jesus. What do I want? I want that one, I want. So, tell me what I want. So, Joe, when you roll initiative, just roll d20 and add your dexterity bonus. It's on the top of your sheet.
Yeah, if you remember how to do this.
So, before we actually do it as well, no, actually, I'll do initiative first, and I'll tell you what mechanically is happening in this room as well.
So group hooroo, hooroo. We're better taking out the big fucking electromancer. He's not an electromancer, but probably better focusing our attention on him.
I'd say anti-magic thing first. If you have any of those explode
Yeah.
the orb gun things, just lob that over there.
Yep.
Big boom. We deal with
When
everything
the
else.
orb cracks,
The
it casts
only
its spell.
problem is I am scared that that's a fucking nuke sitting in there. And if we destroy that, kaboom!
One of us will survive.
No, you'll go back to your god, and then she'll be like, "What the fuck did I choose you for?"
You're on the Earth for 5 seconds and you blow yourself up. 5 seconds. Why are you my chosen?
Okay. Right, Joe, you please, for initiative.
20.
20, beautiful. Lavender?
12.
12. Calanthea?
9.
Oh,
Nine.
damn.
Falcoris?
19.
Beautiful.
Suck it.
Yeah, we'll do that. And Lassie Kellogg, I'm sorry.
25.
25, what a surprise. Right, let me organize this. And then we'll get, mechanically speaking, what's going on. Jill, very high initiative for you, that's quite impressive.
There's a reason.
Yeah, there's a reason, isn't there?
Oh, did he get a wee boost?
I got many new things.
Look at you. I'm still playing all Falcoris pretty much.
No, fuck, that's wrong already. Right. Let me go. That.
The Raven Queen gave Joel many new toys and not all of them went in his butt.
Only
Well, some of them went up the other way, and that's not fun.
Yeah, a lot of sounding.
A lot of sounding going on.
But what's happening in this room is an anti-magic field of some description. You cannot cast a spell above 3rd level. 3rd level is your maximum spell slot you can do. You cannot upcast up. So let's, for example, you can upcast, but again, up to 3rd. You cannot upcast a 3rd into a 4th.
Okay.
3rd is the maximum.
I was gonna say 'cause
Every time.
warlock spells I can only cast in one fucking
Yeah,
slot.
so you can't upcast that.
You're a warlock. You only ever cast one spell anyway.
Oh.
Eldritch Blast. Anytime you cast any spell starting at cantrips, you take a d4 psychic damage. So a cantrip, you take a d4. A first level spell slot, 2d4, so on and so forth. For every spell that you have to use.
That's gonna sting.
So make sure that's all the rules of that one there. I believe it is. That's a lot of rules, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Cool.
How
And again,
does
if you-
magical equipment?
Absolutely
Work.
fine, because it takes spell slots. It's just
Okay.
people actually casting.
Okay.
Active casters are going to get annoyed by this.
I can
Excuse
only
me.
do one thing. I'm a warlock, man. Let me believe.
Oh, just blast heart all of a sudden.
Does your one trick pony suddenly not work as well?
Well, I've not got one trick pony. I'm about to unleash something, but it's fine.
Of course, I will say for you specifically as well. You can still hear Lucia, but it's almost like she's trying to call through thick layers of leather. She feels distant. She's still there, but she's screaming at you to speak at a normal volume, basically, is what it feels like. She's a couple. Oop! Nipple strip on stream!
We're banned! Shit! We've been banned!
What?
No, I'm joking.
Matt,
Hello.
With
just
the nips.
one last thing. See, when it comes to items that cast a spell,
Yes.
that will be affected. Okay, great.
Mhm.
So if I try to Misty Step using my armor, it's essentially counts as a 2nd level spell, even though it's not
Well,
got a
no,
level.
because the armor's been infused with it already. You're just activating that, so you can still Misty
Okay.
Step basically and not take the damage.
Okay.
You just can't, even let's say for example, if it was, let's say for example, you can Misty Step if you upcast another spell slot further,
Yeah.
then it would be a problem. But again, you can't do it Misty
Okay.
Step anyway, just for shit example, I know. But yeah, you'll be fine.
I have no spell, so I'm not stressed whatsoever.
Literally everyone else in the party. Fuck. Cool. But kicking the shit show off, then, Kelagorm, you are up, unsurprisingly.
So how many creeds?
So you
How
have
many are there?
the leader, the lady, this gives you called Firemancer that's standing behind her, and again in the actual room there's about 13, 14 Creed members, for lack
Okay.
of a better term. But again, they
Correct.
don't seem to be acting right now. Again, they're sort of just watching the scenes by the looks of things. You don't know what's going to happen in a minute, but yeah.
I will. Steady aim, then fire whipple at the lady. I think
The lady.
the lady.
Roll to hit. Taking advantage, you do that one.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll roll Elvish accuracy.
Cool.
That is 24.
24. Sorry, 2 seconds. I'm answering Joel. Bonus.
Bonus.
But again, if you look, because again we didn't change that one, so that's still as it is written. So it's still a bonus action for Steps of the Night.
No, I mean the other one. Because remember, I have two. I
No,
have
you
the
don't
ones.
anymore. No, you don't anymore.
No, I
just,
don't. I don't.
Just the one from this.
Right,
your
okay.
just the one from, not the stuff that I gave you by accident. When I made a
Yeah.
monster. Just the ones now from your cleric levels. Okay.
Okay, just okay.
Yeah. Just one from Steps of the Night. Okay. Sorry. 24. Did you say sorry?
Yeah.
Kilogram. Fucking all
Yes.
over the place now. Hits.
Hits. Yay. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. Uh, 29 points of. Oh no! Sorry, not 29. 28 points of piercing damage.
Oh, that makes all the difference. Jesus, yeah.
I was looking at my
Uh,
short sword instead of my bow for the modifier, and that's +1
I
weapon.
see. Cool, not a problem. Beautiful. So again, you shoot off the shot, boom, and it hits her. Ah! The fight's definitely on. Anything else you'd like to do in your turn, or is that you with the steady aim?
I can't do anything after
Not a
steady
problem.
game.
Cool. Ending your turn, then it is now her turn.
Just so,
She.
Can we ever clarify how many people are in the room?
So again, you got
Like,
you
how many are we
guys.
actually fighting here?
Active combatants, you're not too sure still, because you're not too sure what the guys at the edge of the wall are doing. But again, let's say there's 14 Creed members in this room, herself and this firemancer, for lack of a better term, that's with her.
Guys, we're outnumbered a bit. They have guns.
What's new?
Joke's on them, I'm made of metal.
Cool. Ending your turn then, Kelligorm. It is now the lady's turn, as we say. She is going to... Let's see here. Sorry, bear with me. Yes, she'll close the distance using Misty Step to get into your lines. She's going to appear next to Emmerich, immediately seeing him and what he can potentially do. And she is going to make... let's let us reading of these rules of this one here. Yep, so she's going to take 2 attacks against Emmerich. The first one with 2 daggers that she's wielding. The first one, even with mage armor, hits. The second one also definitely hits. Right, so Emmerich will take... I need to get my dice out. I didn't get any back in the dice. Sorry, to hit the mic there, guys. Do apologize. My thick noggin doing damage.
Do we have a name for her?
The lady. That's all
The
she went
lady.
by.
Okay. I thought we were just being really rude for getting her name called.
No, this is literally...
The lady? Fuck you, lady.
Fuck you, lady.
Emmerich takes... 11... 19 points of piercing damage.
He's a wizard, so he's just dead, right?
And he needs to make 2 saving throws. One he fails. Second one he passes. So he also then takes on top of that... Oops, shit. Oh Jesus, I'm missing dice. I really should have prepped this earlier, my dice. Emmerich also takes... Oh, fuck me, man. 21 points of poison damage on top of the 19. Yeah, Emmerich didn't enjoy that.
That's like 40 points of Emmerich's already going to go down.
Yeah.
As she appears in this line, appears next to Emmerich. Sorry, diplomacy's dead, and slashes into him quite hard, ruining his nice fabrics and trench coat, which I think he's more devastated about, to be completely frank, at this point. As he just gets laid into. That will end her turn. Nope. Yep, that'll end her turn. Yep, sorry. Joel, you are up with Falcoris on deck.
Joel is going to just rush her. If she's going for Emmerich, Joel's going to rush her.
Yeah, you close again. She was only about 10-15 feet from you. You guys didn't spread out too far, so you easily get into melee with her.
Since magic is kind of a no-go,
You
Joel's
can do
gonna...
it.
Well, I can, but might sting a bit. I mean... fuck it, Joel can handle it. Joel will go for an infliction of the wounds.
An infliction of the wounds. At what level would you like to do infliction of the wounds?
I would like to inflict the wounds at 3rd level.
At 3rd level, so you're going to take 4d4 psychic damage, which is...
She will take more.
4, 7...
Sounds like you're manifesting at that point.
11 points of psychic.
So it's alright. That's okay. Right, so first it's a roll to hit. What
Yes,
is
it
my
is.
wisdom thing?
What's my wisdom ting?
Okay, +9 to that attack bonus.
Mm-hmm.
25? 24. 24.
24. She's going to use a reaction to cast shield. And the arcane does not hit, unfortunately. And you see that she does not take psychic damage. She doesn't seem to wince or cry out in pain as she uses her spell. Bouncing off your effects and spell.
That's fair enough. In that case, Joel will just stay there, I suppose.
Cool. Not a problem.
So
Any
do I
bonus
get advantage
actions?
on that? Am I technically melee because Emmerich's there? Am I
You get
flanking?
flanking. Yeah, let's get flanking.
I'll just roll again, see if that's any higher. It's not any higher.
Cool, not a problem. Yeah, same outcome. Any bonus actions from yourself, good sir? I just threw my pen away.
No.
No. Okay.
I don't want
Ending your ending your turn, then Falcoris, you're up with Emmerich on deck.
Now that I know you want me to do it, I'm not going to do it.
Of course, we'll start running forward towards the bigger guy at the back,
Yep.
where the cube is.
The fireboy. Yep.
And as he's running, he is going to go into his mind and talk to Lucia and just be like, I need you to bring something special. And I'm going to cast Hunger of Hadar on top of the big guy.
Okay. So, what level is that again? Is that third level or?
Third level.
Right. So again, let's start with the psychic damage there. Then you take. No, that's not the best roll. 9 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
Upon thyself. And again, please remember what Hunger of Hadar does, because again, I know it's a big fucking spell. So
you open a gateway
Mm-hmm.
to the dark between the stars, a region infested with unknown horrors. A 20-foot radius sphere of blackness and bitter cold appears, centered on a point within range, which is directly on top of the thingy, which I can reach 150 feet. And last, the void is filled with cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises that can be heard up to 30 feet away. No light.
It's the sound of pain.
Yes. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area, and creatures fully within the area are blinded. The void creates a warp in the fabric of space, and the area is difficult terrain. Any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage. Any creature that ends its turn in the area must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 acid damage.
Fuck me. Okay. That's
And
a lot
so
of shit.
that is centered on him. He will not be able to see fuck all. It's difficult terrain for him now, as there's fucking tentacles whipping around in that space. And then I am going to use as much movement as I can, because I've only got 30 feet of movement, to get up to the cube.
Okay, so again, it's 50 feet away, so you're 20 feet away from the cube now, then after doing that. As you call out again in your head to Lucy about, bring something big, you can again, through her distant voice, she replies back, "What's this then?" And you've never seen this fucking shit before.
That's
And
why I'm letting you take over.
That sort of stuff. But you just watch again this blackness, this evil comes out, and the whispers that you hear in this is her whispering evil nothings into this creature's ear. You can hear her whispering, "You're gonna die alone," and horrible fucking shit. She's evil.
Please, whisper me more sweet nothings.
You can hear Lucia's voice, and all you guys who met Lucia in the Shadowfell, you can hear her in this room now. She's currently got this creature enveloped, this Firemancer enveloped. Yeah, beautiful.
Yes.
Does that radius hit anyone?
The radius is a
Anyone
20-foot
else?
radius.
No, so we're not going to hit any of the bystanders just yet.
Yeah, so just remember, difficult terrain in there, and if it starts its turn and ends its turn in there, then I need to,
D6.
yeah. And it can't see shit.
Fantastic.
It's
It's
fucking completely blind.
blinded.
Not even
Beautiful.
magical.
That's
It can,
a good spell.
Not a problem. Ending your turn then, any bonuses or?
bonus action. Bonus action. I will like to hex him or to hex her. I'll hex her. Oh,
Does Hex take up a spell slot?
no.
Cool.
Hex
Then
Blaze
I'll
Curse
copy
is just something I can do.
just a thing. Perfect. Not a problem. Just making sure. Yep. So you hex her. You say yeah.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Well, Hex Blade
2
Curse, not
seconds.
hex, because that's different.
Beautiful. Ending your turn then. we will then come to our boy Emmerich, who is not having a good time of it right now. Emmerich is going to... Let's see here. Because they're blind, so they're not really a threat. So the only that's in front of him is her right now. So I'm just looking at what he can do, because I really put myself in position here. I'm attacking myself. Ooh, what am I going to do to react? Emmerich is... can't do that. Ooh, actually, this might be applicable. Where is it?
Pardon me.
Okay. Emmerich is gonna look over at her, and excuse me. He's going to reach out, and you watch as his once very lush and well manicured skin, perfect fingernails, his fingers turn black and grey and withered as he's going to grab onto her and cast Vampiric Touch to try and get some hit points back from her. Making the attack. This creature reach. Perfect. Right, so he's going to make an attack. Oh fuck! How long does shield last? Shield lasts for a full round, or?
Yeah, last until the next turn, I'm sure.
Fuck yeah!
Right.
So that's gonna miss then with shield. Yeah, so that would have hit, but with the shield, unfortunately, that will miss. But he still has Vampiric Touch. He's still concentrating on that. That is a concentration spell, so he still has that up. So that's fine. And he's not going to move because he's still going to take another round of attacks from that in the slightest. But he is going to call out, friends, little help here, please, darlings. As that happens. Ending his turn, it's the fire guys go. Lavender, you're on deck after him. The creature is going to take 2d6 at the very start of cold, or is this one the acid one?
This is cold damage.
Cold damage, thank you.
You want me to roll a 2d6?
It's your damage. Yes, please, good sir.
That is 7 points.
7 points of damage. So I'm just writing this down. Right, and then take 7. Beautiful, cool. It's going to try and just stumble forward. It's difficult terrain though. What's its speed? It's going to stumble forward. It's 15 feet.
Okay.
Can it action? Like it can't like not action, yeah.
I mean, it can still action. It's just completely fucking blind.
Yeah.
And getting slapped about with tentacles.
Mm-hmm. It will action surge to move another 15 feet out, so it's now 5 foot outside the circle.
So does it know where it is? This is one thing. What direction did it go?
It was facing forward.
Okay.
It's gonna be loosely off center. It wasn't too disorientated. Yeah, it's gonna be loosely off. Oh, so it turns itself around a little bit and sees you in front of it. You're 5 feet. You're not immediately, but there's 5 foot gap between the two of you right now. As we move 30 feet to get out of the 10-foot stuff. But that's fine.
20 foot. 20 foot.
20 foot.
Yeah.
Sorry. Thank you. Cool. That ends. So it's had to burn its action to do that. And it doesn't take the acid because it's outside the circle now. Yeah, it's only if it ends inside the circle.
Only if it ends. Yep.
Perfect. That had to take up its action. Lavender, you're up with Calanthier on deck. The round ending.
I don't know what to do.
So many choices.
You
Kilo,
don't
Commit
what?
felony. When in
Kilo,
doubt,
it's
commit
not-
felony.
No.
And yes,
When
that
in-
is exactly what it is, brother. That is exactly what it is.
It's not. I refuse
It
to believe
is.
it's that type of smoke.
It just is, though.
So Lavender, if it helps, the fire guy is about 50 feet away. No, about 40 feet away from you. Sorry. The lady is 10 to 5. She's not immediately. You can move away from her if you need to, but she is right close to you guys.
Uh,
And you have the instant bystanders if you want to pick them off as well. You know, prove a point.
The Reaper strikes again.
Kill the unworthy.
Murder
I don't
innocent
know.
civilians.
Or again, you can
Um.
see the cube as well. There's in the room as well, I should say.
Can I see that?
You can see the cube, yeah?
Would I be? Does it look like I could? Would I be able to tell if I could like shoot an arrow at it or like?
You were sort of trying to get the idea of this. You look like if you could shoot an arrow at this, you're not looking for the cube itself. You're trying to shoot some, looking to take off these like components that line the edge of like its antennas and that sort of stuff. You'd be aiming for, but you can definitely shoot it and try and do damage and break off these bits and pieces and hopefully hit
I'll
something
give that a
sensitive.
go.
Beautiful. Roll to hit for me, please.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's not got the best AC. It's a static object.
11.
Misses. I'm sorry. It's still thickly armored though, so as you shoot them
Absolutely
in the
love
main
this.
body of it, the arrow just sort of scuffs along the hard outer shell
I'm
of this.
doing great.
Absolutely fine.
I dislike this coop.
Would you like to take a second shot and try again?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's a bit better. That was a 22.
That definitely hits the cube, so roll some damage.
As I say, if this doesn't hit this cube, then
That was the cube.
6.
6 points of damage against the cube.
I don't like this cube anymore.
Wiki, put the cube in my chest now. 6 points of damage, no, 4. Perfect. Perfect. So again, you take a shot off, and again, you watch as this arrow again doesn't actually penetrate the cube at all, but one of the components on the side is knocked off, or at least hanging on the hinges, and it has done damage to it definitely, and full damage of that, I'll say, for reference. Is there anything else to do? Any bonus actions or? Where's the
No.
elbow? That was beautiful. Perfect. Not a problem. Do you want to stay where? Or do you want to move away from where the lady is, just out of curiosity as well?
I'll stay here for now.
Stay there for now. Perfect. Ending your turn in Lavender. Calanthier, you are up, my friend.
Can I run up to the big pyromancer, dude?
What speed do you have? You got like 40, do you have? Something
I
stupid?
have 45.
Yeah, you can get into him, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Get
I want to
right
make
in
a
him.
strength check and push him back into the smoke.
Okay. Fucking go for it, son. Yeah, make a contested strength checks then, I guess that would then
Okay,
be.
so this is
Can you
something that I
keep
didn't
shoving?
fucking realize after reading my notes. Like, Hand 3 gives me advantage on strength,
Oh, beautiful.
so I have
Can you,
advantage.
can you just like 2-foot him? Like straight back into the smoke?
I'm just imagining that I'm just going for the midsection and just rushing him, essentially.
I was thinking like dying like one drop kick. Like
Yep, roll strength check to shove at advantage.
First is 15. Okay, so 15.
15. He fails with a 13. So as he basically stumbles out the darkness, again, his head's been like, where the fuck am I? That was too dark. The last thing you see before entering the darkness again is just you coming up, shoulder another at the ready. Slap him back in. As he falls back into the darkness again. And fuck it, I'll say prone. I'll say he gets shoved prone.
Nice.
have you considered a career in the NFL?
You'd have
just-
to ask Calanthier's retirement plan.
You just like left field blocked, like that guy trying to make a run.
So
Perfect.
glad I get that.
Not a problem. Is there anything
I'm
else you'd like to do on your turn, or?
I'm checking.
Yep, no, take your time, sorry.
Okay. I just need to see how this
No,
works.
take your
I
time,
really
take your
should have
time.
done this before.
Again, half of my
Uh.
prep time, I never write initiatives down before starting, even though I'm going to get into combat, I never write initiative down, so take your time.
Okay.
Okay.
As a bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna spend a key point
Yep.
and summon the arms of my astral self.
Someone arms of astral self, beautiful.
Yeah.
Please elaborate again.
So essentially, 2 arms spring from my back that are made for the sake of brevity, we'll say that it looks like blood, but it's more sort of faded essentially.
Mhm.
And then towards the fist it'll grow, but they're like yeah, essentially they're like more sort of feral version of my own arm.
Yeah.
When I did, I don't know if this counts because I might be blinded, but each creature of your choice that you can see within 10 feet must succeed on a dex saving throw, take force damage.
So because he's blinded, technically speaking, yeah, that wouldn't work because he can't see you right now. Is that
Yeah,
how
that's
House of Hadar work? Like, of course, he can't see out the
Yeah,
circle.
nobody can see shit in it. Nobody can see shit out of it. It's fucking.
Yep. So he can't react.
I mean,
yeah.
I can see him, but I suppose yeah, I can.
Yeah, you won't be able to see him. As soon as you pushed him in, he disappeared into blackness. Psst, gone. Like this
Okay.
thing's
And
literally just
then-
fucking darkness. Just not even magical. Not even magical. Like
That will
sight
be
can-
all because
That'll be all.
I just leave him out.
Perfect. Not a problem. Ending your turn then. Top of the round. Kellegorm, you are up.
Can you keep me right on a rule here? I've been playing too much Baldur's Gate, as you know.
Haven't we all?
I've sank a lot of hours. Offhand attack in D&D, you can only do it if you take the attack action, right? Is that
Correct.
the thing?
I
Yes,
believe
okay.
so. Yes. So you guys
Yeah.
offhand spellcast whoever it is. Yeah.
Okay. Emmerich's still in trouble with
Emmerich
the
is
lady,
very much
right?
in trouble still with the lady. Yep. Lady.
Can I get in there?
Yep. Absolutely.
And then, oh shit, I should have asked this with the anti-magic field. See the shadow touch feat
Yep.
to cast invisibility on Emmerich?
Sure. Because that's just part of your armor, isn't it? Yeah. Or.
No, this is the feat that I took.
Oh,
Shadow
feat. Yes, that's a feat. Yes, it's not a spell slot. So yeah.
So, I mean, otherwise it gets casted as second level, but it doesn't say.
Yeah.
So do you want me to take damage for that? I'll just cast invisibility on him.
If you're just casting invisibility as a spell slot, then yes, you will take damage. So that's second level then,
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
Second
so
level.
I don't have spell slots, is what I'm saying. But
Oh,
it's,
so this is
yeah,
a feat then, yeah. This is just a feat you're doing,
yeah, it's a feat, but it's a second level spell.
but you're not casting.
I'm okay taking the damage.
So this isn't given from armor or anything else like that, no. But you don't have an ability
this is a
to say then
feat.
you're taking
It's
damage
a
from
feat
that
that
then.
teaches me how to touch spell,
Yeah.
that's what I thought, right?
Sorry,
Alright.
this is a confusing thing I know, but yeah.
That's alright. So say to second level, it's a second level.
Yep. So you'll take
Spell.
3d4 damage. Take 7 points of psychic.
Okay. Oh god, I scrolled all the way to the bottom of my character sheet. Okay.
Yeah, it's only 3 pages.
It's got a lot in there. See, I had a bug for D&D Beyond at the last level up, and it's duplicated a page for some reason.
Not
like
beautiful.
all the text and everything on it as well.
Extra scroll wheel action.
Yeah. Yeah, so Emmerich's invisible, and then
Sweet.
I can't do anything with my bonus action. You're saying she's got. Does she? So she's got 2 daggers, right?
2 daggers, 1 in each hand. Yep.
Does she have anything interesting on her, like belt?
You don't seem anything right now that catches your eye.
Can I just like fast hands bonus action pickpocket her? See if I can grab anything useful. That's all I can do. That's all I can do.
Is that a check or?
Yeah, it's a sleight of hand check. I can. So as a thief rogue, I can make a sleight of hand check as a bonus action.
Cool. Sure, go for it.
That is a.
Roll a dexterity check, like make a thieves tools check, basically. See if you can.
No, it'll be
she's
sleight of
gonna
hand.
contest this.
It'll be sleight of hand for you.
Sleight of hand, yeah,
Yeah.
sleight of hand check.
Yeah, it's the same
She's going to
modifier
contest this, so I'm going to make her contest dexterity check to bap your hand away, sort
Okay.
of thing, basically.
Middle of a fight, and she's just like, stop it.
Like training a dog, flick on the nose. That was a 23 from her end for the dexterity
should be
saving throw,
great.
so she
Yeah.
baps your hand away. Hands to yourself.
Give me
That's
your
enough
goods.
out of you.
Okay.
Perfect. End your turn.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Fantastic. it is now the lady's go. So, she's seeing that. Now, of course, you're 30 feet away.
No, 20 feet away. We're not. You
20
said it was
feet away from
50.
the
You
lady.
said it was 50 feet,
Yeah,
right?
50, and you ran 30. Yeah,
Around
so you're
30.
20 feet away from the lady.
Not from the lady, from the cube.
Yeah, I'm trying to think from the lady.
All right.
That's fine. You still make it. She is going to. Yeah, she is just going to. Fucking hell. She's going to move over towards Falcor. She's going to take 2 attacks of opportunity. Well, because Emmerich is going to deny. He's not going to take. No, he's going to take. Yeah, 2 attacks of opportunity because Emmerich will not break the invisibility. So Joel and Calanthier. No, Kelgrim. So you can make 2. You can make a standard weapon attack against her if you so wish.
Okay. I'm flanking here, right?
You are.
So, advantage and sneak attack.
If you hit.
Elvish accuracy on that as well.
Okay, shield.
yeah,
Shield. Just let me do. Shield is the start of our next turn. Yes, it doesn't have it anymore.
Okay, it's 27 to hit anyway.
Hits.
Okay.
Only a 20 for me, dirty 20.
Hits.
Ooh. Just want to clarify, she will then not be moving to Falcoris because I have the Sentinel feat. So when I
Let's
hit
fucking go.
opportunity,
Sentinel fucking good.
their
Yeah.
movement is reduced to 0.
Beautiful. Fantastic.
So
Even
she
better.
is now stuck.
I do 25 points of damage as well.
25 points of damage. And Joel, how much damage do you do with your Smackaroonie?
I am in the process of rolling.
Oh, sorry. So just for your mace as
It's
well.
only 4 damage, but
4
she
damage.
now can't move, which is what I was going for.
Yep. And 25 from you.
Mhm.
Kelgrim. Cool. She's not a fan of that in the fucking slightest. I hate you guys. Well done.
Sorry.
Instead,
So also good.
The thing is, because I got that in Warcaster, I can use an opportunity attack as a spell if I wanted to
Yeah.
as well. So I could like inflict wounds at like 4th level as a reaction.
what she's going to do instead then is she is going to lay into Kelgrim.
Okay.
With her 2 attacks.
Sorry.
3
That's
attacks,
all right.
actually. I do apologize. 3 attacks.
That's all right.
So first attack is a 19.
Hits.
Second
Armor class is
attack,
17.
second attack will also hit them with a 25. Last attack, same again. So you take
Okay.
3 hits. Right, so I'm going to roll this individually because it's going to be a fucking pain in the arse. So for the first 2, because again, the bonus actions play a little bit differently. You're not concentrating on a spell, are you, Kelgor?
I am. I'm concentrating on the
spell.
disability.
Cool. So for the first 2 hits, you take 8, 2. If I can do maths again, that'd be lovely.
Please don't go down already. I don't want to be heal botting this early on.
So those 3 hits.
25 points of damage piercing.
Is that the first 2 hits or just the
Yes,
first?
Well, so I'll write this down. Sorry. So you take 25 piercing damage. So again, 25 piercing from the first 2 hits. Can I get you to then make a 2 Constitution saving throws, please?
Okay. First one's a 17.
Mm-hmm.
And second one is a 30-20.
Both succeed. You're fine there then. The last dagger does. I'm rolling the wrong fucking dice. I do apologize. No, I'm
That's
not. I'm fine. Sorry, panic. So the last dagger is 13 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw now, please.
Wisdom. Okay. Natural 20 for
You
23.
succeed again. You can feel with the 2 saves that you made there. The first one she's trying to inflict an evil poison onto your being, sort of thing. But again, you managed to push and hold a fast constitution. The second one, the attack attacked your brain. She was trying to make you drop concentration on something.
Okay. Do I need to roll concentration check? I've never done
You
this
roll,
before.
roll separate concentration checks, and yeah, for the damage alone.
For all 3 attacks.
Yep.
So first roll was that's it dropped. I rolled a 2.
Fair. So Emmerich,
Plus,
unfortunately, comes back into existence again. Hi. He smiles. Well, that ends her turn. She can't move, so that's fantastic.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Joel, you are now up.
Fuckity doozle thee. There's always a bleeding out rogue. Every single fight.
Yeah, I was
Some
doing
things
really
have
well when you weren't here, which is the worst thing. This is like the worst I've been doing in a fight since, and because Lewis couldn't watch, he's not going to believe me.
I like to think at least once a session you went down, even during my funeral somehow. Like fell on the pyre and set yourself on fire again.
I took emotional damage, you know.
Fucking Christ, man. Right, really don't want to use these. That's gonna be a pain in the ass, isn't it? Right, okay. So as my action,
Mhm.
I am going to take a swing at her.
With just your mace.
Just my mace, yeah.
Beautiful.
Actually,
Roll
actually, I will use El Mace to cast Toll the Dead on her.
Beautiful. Remind me what Toll the Dead does, Liv, please.
I am just googling it. According to dnd5e.wikidot.com, I point at one creature I can see, and the sound of a dolorous bell fills the air. For a moment, the target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic damage. If it's missing any hit points, it instead takes 1d12. Spell damage increases by 1 die when I reach 5th level, so it's 2d8 or 2d12.
Mm-hmm.
But she's injured,
Fantastic.
so that'll be 2d12.
Cool. So it's a wisdom saving throw, yeah?
Yes, please.
Yep, which she'll make at advantage.
I think my save DC is 17.
She rolled a 17. She got a 11 plus 6 at advantage.
So that meets it, beats it.
Meets it, beats it. Yep.
Okay. Does that mean they just don't take any damage?
Doesn't take any damage at that point unless it specifies half damage.
No.
Yep, so in that case, yes,
So-
she shrugs off the effect as the bell calls out over her. It's almost like it's drowned out by the sounds of the machinery whirring overhead that she's able to almost listen past it and not be affected.
Well, as that was my actual action, really a lot more I can do here.
Not
I'll just- Probably just stay in front of her, I suppose.
Fair enough.
Just like,
As a-
hello.
Because you cast a spell next to her, she's going to use... No, she's not. No, she'll hold fire, actually. There's more important things happening. She'll hold where she is, sorry. Staying where you are?
I'll stay where I am.
Perfect. Falcoris, you are up with
Okay.
Emmerich on deck.
So the cube. There's the cube.
Boom, 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 boom.
Does it have like wires attached to it, like holding it up? Is it?
No, it's suspended in midair by this platform that's underneath it. There's no wires or cables, like even
Okay.
draped from to the floor. It's just suspended in air,
So
completely
the
free
platform
floating.
beneath it, can I see runes?
You can see runes, yeah.
And
Arcane
they're
runes.
glowing?
Yep.
Hmm. And is it like stone? Is it metal? Is it
It's metal. Very much metal of all different types.
the platform or the cube?
Both.
Right.
You can tell
Okay.
they're of the same design. Whoever made one made the other, sort
Okay.
of thing, you know?
Then I will target the platform and I will summon my Eldritch Blast with obviously the good old thing with D4s. So I can only.
How many blasts is this? Oops, sorry.
Well, I could. It's one. It's one spell, but I can summon 2.
Yep. It's a
Um,
cantrip, is it? So it'll be 2d4 basically, yeah, one for each.
oh no, not D4, D10s, buddy.
No, for my
so what
for
psychic
psychic
Oh
damage.
yeah, so it'll be one D. It'll
Sorry.
be 1d4 because it's one spell.
Yeah, 1d4.
So
yeah.
you want me to roll that?
I'll roll it, yep. So
Okay.
you take 4 points of psychic for the Eldritch Blast you cast.
Nice. And both of these were going into the platform.
Mm-hmm.
First one is a hang on, where's my spell attack? That's 23.
Hits.
Second one is a 23 as well.
Equally hits.
So that's
If we were to say 1
2d10.
and hit 1 misses.
That's 2d10. And then plus, because now I've taken Agonizing Blast, I can add my Charisma modifier on top of this.
You saucy devil.
So that is a +8 to the rolls. That is, ooh, that's quite good. That's 23 points of damage. 6.
Beautiful.
23 points of damage.
23 points of damage for 2 seconds. Let me calculate that. Perfect. Good hit.
And like I
you
said,
just watch the platform takes these damages.
Does
You
it
watch
seem
as
like
you hit
it-
the platform, the actual cube like drops a little bit before getting caught back up and.
right, good.
Rising
So
itself.
there was a kind of reaction from it. Right.
Oh, 100% there was, yeah.
I will. There's not much else I can do right now, so I will be right next to the cube at the platform, and I will be just kind of calling out to Callum there. If you can deal with him, I'll try and get rid of this cube.
Does that end your turn then, good sir?
That will end my turn for now. Yes.
Fantastic. Ending your turn, then we then come to our main man, Emmerich. We cast Vampiric Touch, but now he's paranoid about actually using it. Because that means staying where he is. Which he doesn't enjoy. So what he's probably going to do... Where is it? Does he have it? He should do. Yeah, he's going to Misty Step out of there. He's going to pop himself into one of the corners of the room, behind Lavender sort of thing, basically. Not directly behind it, but away from it, so he's out of melee. Just not even get a chance to take an attack for opportunity. He's just out of there right now, looking a little bit worse for wear. And that'll basically end his turn straight away. Oh fuck no, he's actually lost mage armor because concentrating. My bad. This is why I don't play wizards.
Oh, in fact, I need to do. Sorry, I just realised I am concentrating, so I need to get 10 or above. Because I
Oh,
took
yeah,
psychic
shit.
damage.
You did.
Natural 19.
Beautiful, you're fine. Cool, so Emmerich is going to bamf out there and not be there. Ending his turn, your fire boy is going to stand up from prone. Is going to try and shuffle out, so that's half his movement, so that's 15 feet. It's then half again to move, so half 15, 7.5 feet. So I'd say, I mean, he only gets pushed into the circle, so he starts his turn actually, Andy, 2d6
Yeah,
for me, please.
2d6, which is 9 points of damage, which is cold
Thank you.
damage again.
Cold. Oh, actually, double check that.
Yes, if he's a
I'm gonna
firemancer,
assume-
then
I was gonna say, I'm assuming being a fireman, so that's maybe like half damage.
Mm-hmm.
or more damage, maybe double. Who knows?
Fire
So he's-
tends to be ice.
He's gonna stand up, he's gonna walk out, he's gonna get to like the edge from where he stands up again, the edge of the circle sort of thing. Again, a little bit off to the left from you count through, but he's gonna turn around and seeing you there, but out of melee, he is going to because he doesn't have reach, does he? No, he doesn't. So what he's gonna do instead is you watch the furnace in his chest, and the little hatch doors swing open, and a cone of fire erupts out in front of you. I need you to make me, if you would be so kind, a dexterity saving throw, see if you play.
Lovely. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Nat 20, fucking aces, man. No sweat, because literally melted off you, but that's fine.
It's very sweaty. What do you mean?
Such a sweaty boy. So you take half damage, which is 7 points of fire damage you take.
And this is elemental, right?
This is just straight up elemental fire damage, yep.
Cool. Thank you.
Beautiful. That will end his turn. Yeah, Yes, Lavender, you are up with Calanthe on deck. It's all terrible.
It is all terrible.
It's all gone to shit.
Emmerich's bleeding.
I'm having a great time.
I'm
Yeah,
glad
well-
you're having a great time. Glad you're having a great time.
Life was so much easier when we didn't have Joel.
Honestly, yeah.
I'll just go walk out right now. I will go back. I will.
Honestly, see if you guys think about this. If the party never met Joel, you would not be in this bunker in the slightest. You would
Literally.
be to lives.
Okay, but if you hadn't met Joel, Kelagorn would be dead inside a whale on fire.
Would have never made it to the whale. I would have been happy. 11
Yeah,
minutes
you'd have died before then.
Okay, yeah, but Quinn would be dead as well
Yeah,
because
yeah,
Joel saved her.
100%.
Yeah, but I will say this: our interactions
Joel
wouldn't have
endangered
happened.
her.
The reason why we know Kelagorn is because he came in and was like, "The Creed!" and your shop, and then we were like, "That's kind of fucking weird. We should check this out. Why is this guy running around saying this shit?" Anyway, sorry.
Anyway, yeah. Yes.
Subtlety of a master spy.
Lavender's, these bitches are bitching in the background. What are you up to?
What's new?
As these petty arguments are being had.
Let arrows fly.
Seeing people in trouble, I will try go for the lady.
Shoot the lady, not a problem. Roll to hit, please.
Oh, that's not bad. That's 21.
Hits.
Let me get my thing up.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you also have sharpshooter as well for the second attack?
No.
Because if you don't move, you should.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I read that.
No. There's too many words on here.
Hmm.
Oh, this not bad. That's. I think, yeah, 9.
9 points of damage. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Is that what? Sneak attack as well.
I
If you-
don't know.
So roll 2d6 me, please, Lavender, if you'd be so kind, and add that damage onto the 9.
2, 6.
11, so 17. Beautiful.
There's too many rolls.
So many numbers. Cool. And do you want to shoot again?
Sure. That one's not as
10.
good.
Pens dying.
That is a dirty 20.
That still hits.
Oh, okay, sure.
So she's got like
Ooh.
18 or 19 AC.
I think
Well.
20.
12 points of damage, so Lavender, do you say?
Yeesh.
Thank you.
What yum?
Beautiful. Good hits. Again, taking that step back, you shoot 2 arrows in, striking the target true. Good. She maybe should have put herself in the middle, but there we go. Live and learn. Ending your turn,
You
anything
won.
else you'd like to do, or?
Not right now, no.
Perfect. Calanthe, you are up with Kelagorm on deck.
So the big fuck off flamey bitch who just gave me a perm is outside the smoke at the moment, is he?
He is currently outside the smoke, yep.
Push him back in.
Okay. Also, shouldn't he have taken damage when he was pushed back in the first place?
So he starts his turn there,
Okay.
Starts and
Yeah,
ends.
And then
Yeah.
ends, okay.
Because I thought it was entered as well, but no, it starts and ends.
Okay. Well then, I'm just gonna fucking leap out and smack him with the axe.
Bah, go for it.
That's a 23. Yeah,
Hits.
23.
That hits.
Okay. Get out. Remember what the damage is for the axe. I think it's a D12. Yeah, it's a D12. If I can remember what my D12 is. There it is.
D12 kind of looks like D20s. A wee bit.
Okay. Alright. Plus a D6. Top of that. 18 damage on the first one.
Beautiful.
Then second one. Ooh, that's probably a miss. That's like only a fucking 11, I think.
11 does miss, unfortunately. Yep. Now, as your no, it's fine. Actually, ignore me. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
It's a magical weapon. Oh, you guys, sorry, I was reading something there. Sorry.
It's okay. I'm reading as well. It's all right.
It's just because you're looking at the camera. I thought you were looking at me there. Sorry.
No.
Brother.
He looks at me.
I look at him. He looks at me.
That song's a three-way right now between Kellegum and Canthia and Emmerich.
That's what I'm saying. He's got the extra arms now, so he can.
No.
No.
Shut the fuck up. Bro. Shut the fuck
He's
up.
got a very promising career in an unnamed industry.
Okay, so
Why did I type plus?
so
in chat?
Matt,
No, that's
this
weird.
is this is your DM ruling if you like.
Okay, my DM ruling. I like it.
So I can attack. I can use my bonus action to attack with my spectral arms.
Hmm.
But obviously, it's technically counted as an unarmed attack.
Yes.
And in my lycanthrope form, it says unarmed attacks deal extra damage.
Sure. Our rules is written if that's what the paper says. What the paper says.
Yeah, I don't know if you
use
wanted to
the
rule
multipass.
as it was because they're technically, I guess it's under the presumption that it's my physical arms are dealing those
probably-
damage.
That's probably more fair, especially because it's a bonus action. Yeah, so I'd say the spectral arms don't get the extra, just your actual. I would say
Okay,
human arms, but yeah,
That is fine.
you make a very fair point because again that'd be bonus action, fucking
That
stupid
is-
damage like rogue offhand. So yeah, that makes sense.
Totally fine. I just wanted to be sure.
No, thank you for bringing that to my attention.
Unarmed strikes D6. Yep. Okay.
If they do the smack.
So it's just one attack. I don't think it counts as double, even if it's unarmed. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Rolled it. That's nowhere near. That's a miss again.
Fair enough. Yeah, unfortunately, so again, these technically coming with these second swings, but yeah, the armor standing strong. You are actually hitting this figure, but the armor is just too thick. Unfortunately, not be able to land past that. Ending your turn, stay where you are, or
I am gonna brand him, which I can do without anything. It's my
Beautiful.
brand of castigation. So if he hits me again, he'll take damage, and he cannot plane shift. Not that he's going to.
damn it! The one thing he had is up his sleeve. Ending your turn, then. Kellegorm, you are now up.
Slash with my short sword.
Slash with a short sword. Beautiful.
Elvish attack this stage.
Mm-hmm.
23.
She'll shield.
Shield. Okay. Then. Yeah, I'll just offhand attack as well.
Offhand attack. Come on, this is where we get the right time in now. This is the fight.
Yeah,
This is the fight.
Has it happened yet?
Um,
It came
'cause,
close. but
Yeah, the
Yeah.
opposite side.
I rolled a 1 on it instead of 100. That's a natural 19 for 28 to hit.
that will hit even with shield. Yep.
Rogue
So
bullshit.
that's 4 points of damage, and then with the sneak attack,
You don't get sneak attack on an offhand, do you? Or
no, it's just an attack.
fair enough.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
I don't add my modifier to it. But
That was it. I knew there was something on the offhand, but yeah, that's fine.
I just didn't roll too great, to be fair. So that's an extra 15, so 19 points of
19
damage
total.
total.
Beautiful, thank you. Oops. Fucking tight, Matthew. Looking really hurt.
Okay.
But still standing. End your turn. You want to stay where you are, good sir?
Yeah, there's no shot I'm letting her hit me again.
Fantastic. Well, ending your turn as you basically leap in again. After she's hit you, you run and hit her again. Couple of swings in. Your first one comes in the rapier, and just you're about to pierce the shield, almost like catches it and flings it back. So you then come in with the under the shield instead with your offhand, still hitting her across the gut, but it's not doing quite as much damage as you like to do with your first attack. Ending your turn, it is now her.
So she is gonna hit you again.
Yeah, she is. Because she realizes that's going to happen again if she tries to move. Fuck me. Yeah, she's going to lay into Kelegorm. Because she does want to move, but a certain someone's making that a bit difficult right now. Cool. So, Kelegorm, the first attack is a 19.
That's
Second is a 16.
misses.
Third is a natural 20.
I will uncanny dodge the natural 20.
Beautiful. Right.
Also, can I just throw out there that again with Sentinel, someone within 5 feet of me's attack, I get a reaction attack. So do you want me to do that after? Like
If you
beaten up
spend your reaction,
Kelegorm, or
if you spend your reaction to punch her, then yeah.
I don't know if you want me to do that after
I'll
Kelegorm's
do it
damage
after
or
Kelegorm. Yeah, I'll do it after Kelegorm. So the one that wasn't a crit, the first attack is 17 points of piercing.
Okay.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for that one, please.
That is 19.
19 succeeds. The second one, which was a crit, but doesn't carry dodge like a crit, works half the damage, does it?
Yeah, it has to damage it.
Because it's still crit damage, cool.
Yeah.
So that's thinking about fuck. Let me work out that then. Because that damage won't be, because that's, again, that's fine. Yes, so that's, oh fuck, so that's 16.
this could sting in the shower.
Fuck me. 44 points of damage halved.
Okay.
22.
22.
Yeah, that's about it done.
You're down?
Yeah.
Cool, and if you're concentrating a spell, it would end. Oh, I just threw my pen away, that's beautiful. Fuck, I have a little pen. So yeah, she takes down
I'll say Kelegorm.
Kelegorm with that one there.
I'm the party tank here, right? I'm not the one that does the job.
Yeah, the tank that brings us to the bottom of the sea, maybe.
Hey, I still got us there.
Now that one's out of the way, she's going to try and move again. So she is going to try and run towards Emmerich. But Joel, you do get a chance if you want to either try and stop her moving with Sentinel. No?
Has he
Fuck
used
us.
his reaction to hit her already?
No, but that was last turn.
No, this is her turn now.
Yep. But it's not your
Yeah, so I
turn.
mean, so-
It's not your turn yet, Joel. It's not been refreshed. You can only use one
yeah,
reaction.
No, yeah.
You can only use
Yeah,
one
no, 'cause I
reaction.
Because he's done a turn of combat, but it's only her turn, I've not yet. Right. So she's fine. She's fine to run.
Cool.
Just
so she's
glare at
gonna,
her. She runs
yeah, so
by.
she's going to bolt to Emmerich again. So she's going to basically put herself in the middle of Emmerich and Lavender, so she can be melee with both of you guys. Yeah, perfect. Ending her turn, Joe, you are up. With our
In
course
that
on
case, Joel is going to, again, getting his cardio in, he's going to run after her. And he's going to use his...
as you go, of course, just to shatter it.
Yeah, just because I can at this point. Maybe give him a kick as I go by. Joel is going to use his action, and he's going to cast Order of Vitality. It's a
Okay,
3rd level spell, so Joel will suffer some damage.
you will indeed. So let me pick that up for you. You suffer. I'm rolling fucking amazing. 15 points of psychic. That was 3 4s and a 3 and 4d4 there. So 15 points of psychic damage.
Perfectly okay by me. So now, as a bonus action, there's a 30-foot sphere around me. And I'm going to use my bonus action to heal Kelegorm for 2d6.
Beautiful.
Nice.
So that's a 6 and a 3. So that's 9 hit points.
Beautiful. That's not plus like your
Get your ass.
abilities or anything else. That is it.
No, that's just a spell.
Just
That's a spell.
2d6. No, just checking there wasn't like
Just
plus
two-
your ability
no, no,
modifier.
just-
Just 2d6.
just-
Cool.
Just 2d6. And then just get back in melee with this bitch.
Came back immediately with her. Perfect. Now, as you ran
Keeps fucking
into
running.
as you ran into melee with her, and you cast a spell next to her, she is going to make a reaction. Oh, actually, that's fucking shield. Kilogram is not really posing too much of a threat right now. She's
No,
going to
he's been promoted to sandbag.
She is promoted. She is going to take a reaction swing against you, Joel.
Go for it.
Because with Mage Slayer. That's a 26 to hit.
That hits.
You take 18 points of piercing.
Okay.
And I need you to. Are you concentrating on a spell?
I am concentrating on a spell.
Can you make
The
a
one
wisdom
I-
saving throw for me, please?
What's the? Is it my DC I have to beat, or is it?
It's my spell DC, so I'll tell you if you pass or fail.
Do I get any bonuses to that?
Just
like my
unless you get any
wisdom
bonuses
modifier,
for your
or-
yeah, wisdom saving throw. So on your saving
Oh,
throws
okay.
tab at the top of the page.
Oh wait, is this not? Is this for concentration spell?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's concentration saving throw.
No, this is a different ability. This is she's
Oh right,
imposing.
okay, sorry. I thought you was talking
No,
about.
it's just an ability that she's imposing. You will
Well,
actually, I do apologize, need to make it a disadvantage, sorry. I do apologize.
But I get advantage from Warcaster on saving throws for concentration on spells.
Straight roll then.
Haha, I cancel you. So that's a 17 plus 9, so that's 26
That
or
succeeds.
something.
That succeeds. But because you had to put mental fortitude into that, you do take 2 points of psychic damage.
How much did I take from the initial thing?
From the initials. Did I actually roll? 18 you took.
18.
18, so 20 total in that turn.
So 20, that's fine. I am going to use my shield as my reaction.
This is still
And-
your turn. This is still your turn, so you don't really have your action right now.
You
Sorry.
can't do this to me!
Can, bitch. Let's
Aha,
go
no,
with
it doesn't say that.
actions.
It just says when you take damage.
Cool, that's fine then.
In that case, and I will use 3.
3 charges.
I will use 3 of the charges of my shield because you said there was 10 on it, so I will
There's
use
10 on
3.
there. Yep, you have the full 10.
So it's 1d10 plus 1 for each. Where's my d10? Are you a d10? You look like a d10.
D10s are the spinning tops.
7, 5, and 2 plus 3, so 7 and 5 is 12, 15, so 18. So I
18
mitigate
to-
that by 18, so I take 2 damage.
You take 2 damage. Beautiful.
Bitch.
Sacrificing 3 of the charges for that. So you guys basically watch, and if you don't mind, Joel, tell you what this looks like.
Go
So
for it.
because again, you know what the fucking's happening. You just initially feel this as she comes up the mage slaying abilities, try to take down Joel for a fairly decent hit to 8 points of damage. You watch as the 10 names that are on, or the 10 bits of lines that are on Joel's tombstone shield are actually names, and you watch as through these names get scrubbed off, and as they do, 3 souls burst out in spiritual form and take the damage, a little bit only getting through to Joel before the spirits die away, released, their duty ended.
Oh, we have a necromancer. Well, here we go.
And with that, Joel will end his turn.
Beautiful. Falcoris, you're up with Emmerich on deck.
Right, so
Fantastic.
just battlefield layout. I have
Yes,
obviously
sir.
went to the cube. Can
Yes,
I
sir.
see the lady, or is she in the way of the magical darkness that's in front of me?
She actually went to the corner of the room, so you can probably, if you like shifted slightly, still being me, but if you change position a little bit, you can see her.
Well, I'm a melee with a cube, so I will shift slightly.
It takes a check opportunity.
Fucking bitch.
It's a mechanical cube, you fool.
I will fire
miss
my
some of it.
Eldritch Blasts at her.
Yeah.
Obviously, just
So
again taking a
you-
D4.
3 points of psychic.
Oh wait, actually, hang on a minute.
Hang on a minute.
No, it should be alright, yeah. So, attacking her, sorry.
Get
Natural
3 points of
19,
psychic
so
damage.
that's
Hits.
because she is hexed by me. That is a natural 20, basically. That's crit
Beautiful.
damage. And then the second one's probably not going to hit. That's a 15.
That does miss. Yeah, but you do get a crit on her, which is sick.
Right, so that's a d10. So 10 plus 5 plus 19 points of damage.
Ooh, good hit, sir. Good hit.
And I am going to action surge
There's
and
not
do it
19
again.
damage just flying around here. Perfect, go for it.
Which means another d4
Mm-hmm.
damage for me.
4.
Okay. So first one is a 18.
Misses.
Okay. Second one is a 23. I think that is 23.
Hits.
Okay. So that's 9 points of damage.
She's barely hanging on.
Right. Okay. I was hoping to take her down in that round, but I didn't. If she's
You
barely
came
hanging on, then that's
Painfully
not bad.
close.
Do I have anything else I can do right now? Not really. No. So that will end my turn.
Fantastic. No, not a problem. Ending your turn, it is now Emmerich's go. Seeing that she is on Death's lay door, he is... He's going to go for the Vampiric Touch again. He's going to hope to get some hit points back and actually not waste his spell slot that he fucking casts. He's bitter about that. What is that? Where's Emmerich? There he is.
What is he?
That hits. I feel shit for doing this, but
Are you killing your own character, brother?
um,
So, Matt, would you like to
Mhm.
take the spotlight?
of course. Well, darlings, as this bitch has threatened me, done quite an irrefutable bit of damage, and is now in my dear friend Lavender's face. Filled with anger and rage, with my vampiric touch, I'm going to reach out and grab her by the neck, and I'm going to say, diplomacy may never die, but unfortunately you will now. And I'm going to suck the life out of her, and she's going to wither and die in front of me, falling upon the floor. And I will now heal.
Nice, I like that.
So much. What does Emmerich heal with vampiric touch?
Hey, guess what?
He
I heal too.
gets-
Yeah.
Woo! Hit points equal.
Warlock
plus
level
damage
plus
dealt, so
mine.
that was 9, 11, so he gets 5 hit points back.
I get.
Cool.
Ooh,
And
I get
Joel,
9
believe
hit points back.
something- Oh, beautiful. And Joel, I believe your shield does something now.
Yes. So there is, because she's a humanoid who's died within 15 feet of me.
Yep. You watch your name appear, and I'll just remember that as a name that appears in your shield, which is her actual name.
Yep.
Ending my turn, it is now the fire guy, who... Fuck me, that's the one character you know that you pay attention to. I feel bad that I took the boss fight away, but there we go. I'm
Well,
sorry.
no, we've
guys.
still kind of.
No, it's-
We're only actually halfway through the boss fight.
Yeah, but, you know,
Yeah.
killing like the creature. Anyway, sorry. He is going to take. Well, he's going to see if he recharges.
The cube shouts out, all bots
does
roll out,
not.
and we're fucked.
Starscream!
Oh, fuck.
We still
It
have
is
these.
going to take 3 pummels attacks against Calanthier. So the first one is it 3? It is 3. First one is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Second is again a 21 to hit. Beautiful.
Ow.
The last one is a 17.
That misses.
Perfect. So 2 go through. So you take.
Grab his dick and twist it. You can do that
First
now to
one-
twice as many dicks.
First one you take 16.
Stop with the
points-
fascination with the dicks, okay? I know
You
you
have
were a
4
C,
hands.
but damn, bro.
You're gay and you have 4 hands.
So the first one you take 16 points of bludgeoning damage. The second
Okay.
one you take 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
So 18. Fair enough. Take that. It's okay.
Yeah, so as this thing starts pummeling into you, you do see the fire in its chest begin to get brighter and brighter as well as it's trying to recharge its ability. It is then going to maneuver itself around you to put between you and between basically put you next to the thing, not it, sort of thing. The armors Hadar. We're trying to get out of that immediate vicinity and be similar with you, but the other side of you. That was very bad England. I do apologize, but you know what I mean. I hope. Lavender, you are up with Calanthe on deck. My jeans are very tight.
Take him off.
A bad fact. No, not on stream.
Brother,
What
why
is
are you
happening?
wearing jeans?
Why when it's my turn? Why?
And why are you wearing jeans in the evening? Wear joggies like the rest of us.
Because I had to nip out before stream and I just didn't have time to change.
Feet, bare feet. Get them off the camera, Mr. Ghost.
What
We will
is,
Make 'em
tolerate no
pay for
bare
the
feet on this
content.
stream.
what is happening? Why am I here?
I don't know, Lavender. I ask the same question every single fucking week. But yes, what would you like to do, my dear? The lady has been defeated.
And it's the big guy and the cube left? Is that it? Is that...
Basically, yeah, they're the two combatants right now. Well, one's a combatant, one's just an object, but yeah.
No, the cube's a combatant. You said it. The cube is a combatant.
Can't call people objects, man. Come on. It's a cube. Gender
Don't
correct, okay?
objectify that cube.
Out of the smoke? Is the big guy... Can I see him? Is he out of the smoke thing?
Yeah, you can definitely see him. Yeah, he's maneuvered out of the smoke. Is
Okay.
trying to
Trying to
punch
beat my ass.
I'll go for him.
Perfect. Roll to shoot. You do get sneak attack if you hit, so let's see what happens.
Does 21.
Hits.
Yay.
Go.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, it's 2d6 on top of your normal attack.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got them 2d6s.
Cute.
That is 20.
Ooh, 20 points of damage. Good hit.
Yeesh, it was.
And your second attack, if you'd like to shoot him.
Oh, that was only 11. Yeah.
That one does miss, unfortunately. Again, it actually hits, but his thick armor just doesn't let the arrow pierce through. It just shatters instead. Unfortunately. Would you like to move or stay where you are, or
I see where I...
stay where I am next to your best boy, Emmerich?
Yeah.
Ending your turn, Calanthe, you are up as this man is pummeling you.
I'ma smack it back.
I'm gonna smack his bitch back. Let's fucking go.
Alright, first attack with the axe. Ooh, that's a 22.
That's a big hit, is what that is.
Yeah. Alright. Damage. That was shit. Am I dumb? Why can I not do this? 12 for the first one.
Go for the first one.
Yep. You know, I'll use my bonus action to cast a blood curse
Sure.
on him. I'll cast Curse to the Mark.
Okay. Oh, Calanthe, speaking of, you put your last curse on him that made him take damage when he hit you, yeah?
Yeah, Curse of the
That was last
Brand.
curse you put on, yeah, so what was that then, sorry?
It's
Just was someone
a-
before you cast a new curse, just because obviously he hit you twice, so...
Well, no, okay, so the brand isn't a curse, it's that I can apply it to a target after I've dealt any kind of chemocraft damage.
Cool.
So it stays on, so it's only if he hits me, so how many
So
times he
He
hits.
hit you twice on the last round of combat there.
Still be.
Have you dealt hemocrafty damage to it?
Hi, Frost.
Oh, okay.
It's a bit ridiculous. It is a 4. Each
4,
time he just takes flat 4 damage.
Just flat 4 damage, perfect. So that's 8 damage then on top of that then. Cool.
Okay. And then
Sorry about that, sorry.
second. So yes, Curse of the Marked, amplified, so I get attack. I get advantage attack.
Mm-hmm.
First one is a 21.
21 hits.
I'll roll for nat 20.
Yep, just in case.
No, that wasn't a nat 20. Okay, so that's D12, 10, really good, and then 2 Hemocraft die. That's also a part. 2. Oh wow, just a 1 down.
Cool, so
So that's hold on. 18 damage on the second.
18 damage, beautiful. A lot of the high teens, guys. Liking this high teen damage, beautiful.
And I'll activate my slasher feat, so he's only got 10 feet of movement.
Oh, fantastic! It's even better. So again, you come across and slash in the back of the knees as he's rotated around you. You spin around with the axe and go behind the knee and pull the axe through the leg, almost sort of thing, raking him. So he's not doesn't do any damage from that, but again, he is stumbled a little bit and his speed is reduced by 210 feet. Fantastic!
Perfect.
Fucking love that.
If you push him back in the smoke, he can't stand up.
Yeah, if he falls
has
prone, he has to use half his movement.
And if his movement is 30, and he's only got 10
I just
feet of
pull his
movement,
arm and swing him.
that
Caligorn,
man
you're
cannot stand up again.
prone on the ground, coming back again from death's door.
How far away from me is the coal
Boy
man's
is 30 feet.
30 feet.
35.
So
30 feet.
I stand up from prone.
Yep.
Bonus action, pop a healing potion. You know,
Look,
pop
look,
a
look.
no 3. So I heal 9 points of damage, and then I'll fire a little arrow at him. My puny
Fantastic.
little short bow.
Pew!
So it's not. I don't roll with advantage because it's flanking, but I still get sneak attack if it hits.
Yes, so you don't get flanking with an arrow, but if he gets sneak attack, yeah.
That is dirty 20.
That just hits.
That's okay.
So he has 20 AC then.
Let's look at that. Oh, that's good. Couple of 6s in there. We like to see it. Like to see it. If only I could do math. 35 points of damage.
Perfect. Is your bow magical?
It is not.
Fantastic. 35.
I will just shuffle forward as far as my feet can take me, but half of 35, 17 feet. I'll move 15 feet forward. How about that?
Yeah, you sort of shuffle forward a little bit. Perfect. I will say again, you do notice your arrow does strike true, doesn't do the full damage you'd like it to have done. But still hitting all the same and doing some damage all that. So that's all good.
So, guessing. Okay.
Lady's turn, she's passed. Joel, you are now up with Falcoris on deck.
Bear with me. So, first of all, I will use my bonus action to be honest, it's only Caligorm and Count that have actually been hurt. No, well, reluctant as I am to keep helping him, I will use my bonus action on Caligorm.
Yep.
So that's another 2d6, so that's 5 and 5, so that's 10 healing again.
Okay. Thank you.
As he runs past you once again, running from one end of the room to the every fucking turn Joel's running.
Getting the steps in, boy. You've been asleep for a week, can you get your steps in?
Now, I probably can't get into melee with him, can I? Because I was like, if he's 30 feet, I was on the other side of...
Yeah, so say you're 5 feet out of combat sort of thing, so it's 35 to get to the melee, so you're 5 foot out if you use your full 30.
Yeah, I'll use my full 30s.
Dimensions.
Not really a lot I can do if I can't get in melee with him. Don't really want to cast a spell, so...
Quite your attitude.
that's bitch talk.
No, fuck it. Joel uses action to dash.
Yep, so you close the 5 feet into melee. Good shout.
Yeah, and then Joel will just charge in, so he can't do anything, but he's just like basically full sprinting and then just standing there.
That's a winner's attitude.
Beautiful. Ending your turn then, Joel?
Yeah, with a little A few obscene gestures on the side.
Falcoris, you are now up with Emmerich on deck.
I will cast Eldritch Blast into the platform again.
Mm-hmm.
For another d4,
You
please.
take 1 point of psychic.
1 point.
Yes, I said 1 points.
First
Deal with
one is a. That's 22 to hit.
Hits. Yep,
Second
hits.
one is a natural 20.
Even better.
1 second.
So that's.
Kill this motherfucker.
Why am I rolling fucking 10s? Right, roll that. So, oh, ended up being the same roll anyway.
So
Oh,
that way.
nice. Okay, so.
This boy getting excited.
That's. $32 points of damage on a
Ooh.
platform.
Good hit. The platform is heavily sparking.
And how's the cube reacting? Does it seem like it's falling, or
It's
if
more
it's becoming
each time you
unstable?
hit it, yeah, it's becoming when you're hitting the platform, it's only unstable in the sense if it keeps trying to fall down further and further, and yeah, but it is reacting negatively to it.
Okay. Does
Well,
it look like the
positive in your
cube is
eyes,
getting
you know.
unstable, or does that look like still solid and?
They're having a symbiotic relationship, so as one's going down, the other's going down with it.
Scared. I'm
And
scared
it's
that this
heavily
isn't
damaged.
it.
I will say you have damaged it quite a fair bit.
I'm not scared this is a fucking nuke. But I really
Would
want
the
to get rid of
Creed do
this.
that? Would the Creed do that?
Yes. I don't like the way you're laughing.
That's exactly what the
happened?
Creed would do. There's a nuke.
No,
Fuck.
balls.
Nah, we don't do that.
I'll end my turn.
End your turn. Emmerich will take a step forward. He is going to upcast magic missile into the what do you want to call it? The fire guy. Casting at 3rd level, so he's going to take a bit of damage. Oops, shit. Drop dice don't count. Emmerich is going to take 4, 6, 9, 12 points of psychic. That was a bit more than he was really hoping for. Okay. Maths. Cool. But he is automatically hitting, so that's 5d4 plus 5. I'm gonna go 4d4 here, so fuck it. No, I got 5. Beautiful. So Emmerich will do. Let's roll, to be honest. Oh, I'm missing a dice, that's why as well. That's better. Right, so numbers 5, 8, 10. 12. That's, the creature takes 15 points of damage. Okay. 15 points of lay damage. And Emmerich basically puts his hand against the wall and he's like, ooh, that was a... Might have fucked up there a little bit, friends. Bear with me. As you can see, he's got a heavy nosebleed going on right now. But that'll end his turn. It is now the fire guy's turn. So let's see for a start. Doesn't recharge. He's gonna take his 3 pummels. So he's gonna take his first 2 into count theory and see what he's gonna do with the 3rd. He's curious in this one. So count theory, the first one, 27 to hit.
Duh.
I need to ask. Second one is a dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. And fuck it, he's gonna swing at Joel actually. He's gonna take the 3rd one at Joel as Joel comes from behind. He will just
Bring it
smack
on, I
at
love
Joel.
pain.
So Joel,
Evidenced by your lack of body.
a 22 to hit you.
Fuck yeah.
Right, so count here. The first attack against you. So let me get this all up again to make sure I'm doing this correct.
Wound me.
16 bludgeoning.
Okay, down to. I'll
and
take
then 15 bludgeoning.
that. Down to 7.
Joel. 23 points of bludgeoning. As this thing is swinging, is swinging hard. Ending its turn, though, Lavender, you're up with Calanthe on deck to return fire. Pardon the pun.
I will take another shot at the big guy.
The big guy, perfect. Elbigan.
18.
Misses, I'm afraid.
Okay. Oh, that's worse. Yeah, I didn't.
Unfortunately, yeah, the armor is just getting too thick. Even as he's flailing more desperately, becoming more erratic in his movements, the arrow is finding it hard to find those sweet spots of purchase. Unfortunately, not coming through. Anything else like to do? Any bonus actions or movement? Not a problem.
No.
Count theory. You
I
are
just
then
wanna-
up.
Very quickly, because it's my turn. I want to very
Yep.
quickly, because I swear when I looked over at Taylor's sheet, I saw sharpshooter.
Yep. No, if you want to
So let me
quickly-
just have a quick.
Yeah, take your time, man. Oh, this fun little fight.
It's a good one. The anti-magic field was a inspired touch, Matthew.
It's a bit of a
was.
bitch, I'll be honest.
I thought there was. It wasn't. That's my bad. All right.
No problem. No problem.
Well, I'll smack him.
You smack a bitch. Let's do this
Smack him.
thing.
I've got advantage. Wait, can I move into flanking?
I'll say you can quickly maneuver around and scoot into a flanking position.
You're fucked now. So first one was like a 27.
Definitely hits.
Okay, 14 on the first one.
Perfect. Looking very hurt with that one, I'll say straight away.
Second down. Okay, that's a dirty 20 for the first one. And that is a 24 for the second one.
Hits.
Okay, damage. Okay. Oh, fucking hell. Second one is. Why is it 3s? I hate doing 3s. 3s are always such a ball ache.
Sevens for me.
That's 16 damage on the second one.
16 damage. Okay, still hanging on.
And I will use my arms to bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get advantage on this? If it's a bonus action attack?
It's a melee attack, so yeah, sure, fuck it, let's go.
One. 16, it's just, there's nothing. Well, it says I can use my dex.
Yes, add your bonuses that you normally would, yeah.
So that's 21 on the first one.
That will hit.
Okay. Straight D6. And that's a 5.
5, perfect. Looking real rough, man. This boy is getting battered, but he's still upright.
That is my
Gods love
turn.
him. Fantastic. Kelligorm, you are now up with Joel on deck.
I was hoping for this. My moment to shine to steal
Yeah.
Calanthere's hard-earned kill again.
Again.
He's literally done all the work, and here comes Gallagher.
Not all the work. My tentacles slapped him around a lot.
Yeah.
We should make like a
Um,
sitcom. Here comes Kelligorm.
Yeah, I'll just saunter on up in a Dragon Slayer's short sword.
Yep.
I hope you miss.
Well, I rolled 16, but I'm going to take Elvishak because I think he's got to it. 16 on a die for 26.
That will definitely
He's a
hit.
rogue, he's always gonna fucking hit.
All
We can hope and pray, okay?
Plus, oh my god, there's so many 3s. 28.
28, okay. Cool.
Then offhand attack.
Yep.
Wait, sorry, let me just double check one thing.
Yeah, take somebody.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing we got rid of that thing.
Yeah,
that we were talking.
definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely. A mistake was made and we have rectified.
because it would have been a pretty fucking big mistake for you.
Okay, so I was just double checking that I can do Elvish accuracy
on the offhand.
More, unlike, no, just
Oh,
more
sorry.
than once in a turn, but I think it's every time I attack. Hang on. Let me just find an actually decent page.
The web page looks pretty.
Yeah. Oh, see, sometimes like my character sheet opens on Microsoft and then it goes sketchy.
I hate that one.
Yeah.
Like, why? Why does it?
Yeah.
So set your default app to something else.
Yeah, whenever you have advantage on attack roll using Dex, Intelligence, Wisdom, or Charisma, you can re-roll one of the dice once. So,
Cool.
because it's a separate attack, I can do it again.
Fantastic.
So that I don't know if this will do it actually. Oh no, 23. It does.
23 hits.
So that is
Was that an offhand for like 50
1
damage?
point of damage. 1 point of damage.
Ooh. Helagorm, please end your turn.
Oh, I got fucking baited. You got fucking
I got
reeled in.
baited so hard. I saw the dream.
I don't care who kills it now, just
Yeah.
as long as it's not Caligorm.
There's a full rotation of people to go through before it's his turn. You're fine.
It's
Well,
Joel
Joel,
next.
it's now your
Yeah.
turn, yep.
And in comes Joel. Well, to be fair,
Here
Joel's
comes
already
Helagorm.
there.
Everyone
Just-
hates Joel.
Joel will use his bonus action to heal himself.
Yep.
Because he can. So
As you do.
that's only 9 points of healing. It's still healing. And then I will give him a little smack around, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With my mace.
With your mace.
Right.
Roll.
So that's a 19.
Misses, unfortunately.
Fuck! So Joel now can't kill him either.
Maybe
Joel
I
is
will
still
get killed.
reduced. Joel is still reduced to making rude gestures. So
Fantastic. No problem.
that's
End your
Joel's
turn.
turn.
Falcoris, you are now up with Emmerich on
Again.
deck. Thank you.
Eldritch Blast.
The platform.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
2 of them going into it. If you want to roll D4
Yep.
again for me, please.
Yes, sir. I will. 2 psychic.
Ooh, not that as good. 15.
Just hits.
Okay. And the second one is a 13. Missed.
Misses.
I don't know how. There you go. Well, that's okay. That's decent. So that's 10 points of damage.
Okay, this thing is barely hanging on.
I will roll for Thingway Constitution. That's fine. I will add my damage on. What was it again? 4, 2? Oh, can't remember.
2 points psychic.
2 points. Psychic. Can I do anything else? No, I can't do anything else. No, that's me. I'm
you?
fucking
Fantastic.
trying to fully focus on getting rid of this fucking
This is
cube.
guys. There's actually in danger of Caligorm killing this guy.
No, it's
coming
Lavender,
back around.
then Calanthere, and Calanthere will finish him.
It's coming
Well,
back
Emmett-
around.
Emmerich for his turn is really too hard to cast a spell, even a cantrip. So he's going to run over and take an action to dash up to you, Falcoris, to start helping you examine this thing as you're doing.
Do you think it's a good idea that I actually destroy this thing, this platform? Yeah, take a second.
I don't know actually. Do what you must. I'm here to help.
Well,
He
help
smiles
me
weakly.
figure out if I destroy this, will it go
Well,
kaboom?
give me some fucking time then, Falcoris, and I'll try. I do apologize for stepping. I'm a bit hurt right now.
Welcome to Battlefield.
Oh, it's terrible here. Ending his turn, it is the fire guy's turn, who is going to say, "Oh fuck! I dropped my phone." He is going to take 2 swings, same as before. 2 swings against Calanthere, 1 swing against Joel. He doesn't really see Joel as a threat right now. So against Calanthere,
Look at Joel still just flipping him off.
26 to hit.
26 was that?
26 to hit,
Yeah, that hits.
and a 19 for the second.
That hits.
19 hits. So for the first attack, you take 18 points of bludgeoning,
Okay, down to 9.
and the second, ooh, that's the best roll. You take 11 points of bludgeoning.
Down to 6.
Yep.
So 25.
Cool.
No,
Joel,
15. Duh.
15. Sorry, yeah. Joel against you. It's cocked. fucking 18 to hit.
Misses.
Fantastic. That cleric armor coming in strong. Does he recharge? Actually, I should start this turn. He recharges. He does get it back. So he is going to risk an attack of opportunity and take a step backwards. So Calthir and Joel will get a opportunity attack.
I will take that opportunity attack.
Same. I fucked it.
Do I get it as well?
Yes, sorry, Kelegorm as well. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. This is when he steals it.
I,
Fucking,
I'd
are you
like to
kidding me
go
on?
first.
Oh,
I would like to
attack
go
me.
first.
19.
Misses.
Oh,
Well, you see, Joel got a
I rolled
27.
a nat
so,
1, a 4, and a 9.
27 hits.
So Joel is going to inflict wounds at 3rd level.
Perfect. Ooh.
So 3d4 damage, please. Is this Witcher combat music?
I have no idea.
this kind of sounds like it.
7
to play
points
that again.
of 7 points of psychic for you.
Okay. So, inflict wounds. Because I didn't actually hit the last time, I need to get out what the actual damage was. Inflict wounds, inflict wounds, inflict wounds. So, 1d10 for each level at first, so that's 3d10. No, hang on. 3d10, 4d10, 5d10. Is that right?
1d10 per each, yeah, 5d10, yeah.
Yeah. 5d10. Right, where's my d10? There you are. Right. 6. 5. So it's 11. 11, 16. 17.
Huh?
And 17, 20, 20, 26.
Joel, take the spotlight. How do you eliminate
Fuck
this
you,
foe?
Kelegorm!
You're immune to sorry there. If you were swearing
Just
at Joel.
fuck you, Calgorb, as well. Well done, Joel.
You see, Joel's typical inflict wounds sort of go to grab them, and then again, just this green light sort of cracking him apart and sort of crumbling him, I suppose. And then because again he's a humanoid, he will sort of dissolve, and then his name will appear on my shield,
Mm-hmm.
whatever his
And-
name was.
Indeed. Well, as you're taking this second to evaluate the room, the cube in the background is flickering and jolting as it's on its. We'll come out of initiative now. And I will say, as we're going to wrap up, then you saw Joel, as you're still getting used to your powers, you look and you can hear what sounds like scratching on your shield, and you look over, you can see that the stone is recarving itself. So some of the hammer and chisel is spiritually chiseling a couple of names into your tombstone shield. Now, the first name for the first person that you killed is Salvina Glynn.
Mm-hmm.
The second name that comes up is Saf Mernandez.
Saf Mernandez.
Mm-hmm. And with the room falling, apart from the sounds of the machinery that clanks and clunks above your heads, and these 14 Creed soldiers looking at you. And again, I would say you can read the expressions, but you can't with the masks. Emmerich heavily bleeding. And this cube before you all. That's all in tonight's episode.
Nice.
Nicely done. Good fight there, guys. Well done. Enjoyed
Yeah.
that one. Sorry for my spellcasters.
Fuck you.
Yeah, good to be back, Joel. Good to be back.
I have 5th level spells and I can't use them.
I had a great time.
Well, thank you so much, my lovely players. Welcome back, Joel, again. Hope you enjoyed your D&D experience back one.
It's great to be here.
Great to be here, guys. Thank you to you in chat for coming along. !Discord. Yep, thank you, our community manager. Come and join us on the Discord, because again, more things are happening soon as far as content goes. Speaking of promoting stuff, Andy, any sign-offs and wrap-ups you want us to do?
Yes, first off, our good old friend who hadn't followed before but has been in the Discord for quite a bit, Mr. Looseness Magoose, I was about to say. Looseness Muskus.
Hey, buddy.
He followed,
mage.
so I hope you enjoyed tonight's episode and tune in for the other ones. Again, thank you to everybody watching. You've already heard about the content that's coming out. There's plenty coming, such as Baldur's Plate, Brothers Gate, Curse of Strahd, and map making streams and the likes. So there is some things. There is going to be a lot of content coming out in the near future. So keep an eye out on that in Immersive Realms, which you can find obviously on YouTube and everything else, because we will be trying to use all of the platforms that we can utilize. But otherwise, I don't have really anything else to say tonight. Just a good night. I'll pass it over to you, Mr. DM. We're not raiding tonight.
That was my question.
I'll pass it back to you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Well, again, just want to, as I always say, thank you so much to you guys in chat for coming and making this possible and hanging out with us this fine evening. I hope you enjoyed the campaign as usual. Again, thank you to my players for pulling up my bullshit as always. As I say, we're going to wrap up just now then. I hope you guys will have a lovely rest of your weekend. Stay safe, and we'll see you for Shadows We Fear on Friday, but I'll see you guys on Monday for Baldur's... No, for Baldur's Plate. Thank you.